dipshit.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Move the Mic podcast.
Hey, how we doing, y'all?
Very excited to be here. We have an incredible guest for you. First time ever coming to the studio. Ever. Pops.
How you doing? It feels like deja vu. I don't know. I'm just saying.
It feels like you've been here before.
I feel like I never. Well, Vuja Day. It's like I've never been here before.
Oh man,
it's Vuja Day. I've never been here before.
Well, that's how you know we got a comfortable environment because you fit right in. It feels like.
Listen, I've never been here before, so I've never asked you this question. How do you say your last name?
Therrien.
No, you say it wrong. It's Therrien.
No.
You say it the wrong way.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's not the way I say it, so it's wrong.
Well, I think there's more side of my family.
Your problem is that's your problem. You
my
think.
family's bigger.
Oh, my family's bigger.
Yeah.
My family's older.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
My family was chopping up grapes for the Chateau Frigotoire.
Really? My family had soap over in the old country, which I don't mean, Canada, get out of here.
France?
Yeah, France.
Oh, wow.
And then
You
they
know
went
how I knew
over.
that?
Then they
You
went
know how I
over
knew
with the
that?
beaver hunters. And they caught animals too.
Yeah. Yeah. Your family.
You're smart, yeah.
Your family's definitely a bunch of beaver hunters.
Yeah. Well, actually, on my father's side is French Canadian. On my mother's side is Scottish. So that means I'm a drunken lover and cheap.
I don't remember anyone asking. But anyway.
You think you're gonna ask me anything today? It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. It's all about me.
It's true. It's true.
Eric, go ahead. Start us off hot,
All right,
baby.
hey guys, we have the great Pops Therrien in the house. Come on now. So we're here to get
The bar is like, hey, by the way, I like these guys are like, hey man, we couldn't wait to have you on the show. We couldn't wait to have you on the show. I think I'm like, what, 5th, 8th? I don't know what. Like, yeah, we can't wait to have you. I don't know. Maybe we'll have you on the show. It'd be a great show, but I don't know. Something would happen. We'd have to deja vu it. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so happy to be here for the first time.
There we go. I love this. Hey man, so we got you headlining for our first ever Move the Mic productions.
I appreciate that.
And you know what? I'm so fucking excited to see you perform there and just tear this thing up because we have a great lineup coming up. We have Luis Santos. We have Alex Paquin.
Who I should have bumped.
Your mic's not coming up.
Oh, it's not coming up. All right.
No,
Hello.
Flatline.
No, you flatline like
Oh, you might have cut it off.
You cut. Oh, there. We see noise.
You're back.
You're back in.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You gotta have
See,
it up
you're
in the
loose.
cups.
You gotta press it in there extra hard.
There you go.
How we doing? Am I back? Oh, I'm
he's
live.
back.
We're back. All right, yeah.
All right,
So
so-
Pops is headlining for us, guys. We have a great lineup. We have Luis Santos. We have
Who I
Nick
should have
Kelly.
bumped the first show.
Cut out again.
I should have bumped him. He just doesn't know how to get it in. So, hey, while we're here doing these technical difficulties, I am going to be headlining the show. I call it closing. They're giving me a headliner spot. I really appreciate you giving me the headliner spot. We have the amazing Luis Santos, as you were saying,
I
right?
was saying the amazing Luis Santos.
Check.
Who I should have bumped as the first guest, but no, I'm just kidding. No, I can hear it here, but we can't hear it on the radio. So why?
Yeah,
I don't know. Is it if he's not recorded? Oh,
Did it come back?
It's little black.
I'm
it's little.
back.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
You're not.
It's probably picking up you.
It's
Yeah.
just picking up me because I'm so amazing
It's
like
weird
that.
because I can hear it in my head too,
Yeah.
Right.
but that just might be me.
Not heard
No,
of
I
me.
can hear. Well, I
can
can
hear
hear
me.
you too, but it could be just our speakers.
That's
too,
so weird.
Yeah.
Hello.
Like it comes in.
Wait
Well,
a
you can
second.
talk.
Hold on.
Everybody stop
Oh
talking.
no,
but-
this is the problem. I get it. Eric is me and
Oh, you
Damian
gotta-
is Eric.
Oh,
I
you-
mistitled him.
Classic.
Cool.
Classic.
All right. Awesome.
Classic. Classic.
So,
Holy shit! I've been talking this whole time.
as I said, well, we knew you were talking because we hear you. Right. We're here
So-
with you, and we could hear you. But
What
so,
the fuck were you
Can I
saying?
say the rest of the
listen,
lineup?
can you? I told you. Not only do you say your name wrong, you don't even know who the you are.
Welcome to Family Feud, guys. Welcome to Family Feud. We're out. But yeah, no. So we have a great lineup for y'all. We have Luis Santos, amazing comic. We have Alex Paquin, amazing comic. Also producing the show tonight. Thanks, Alex.
Shout out,
Hey,
Alex.
shout out.
Hey, Alex, she's here.
Fiona.
You're welcome.
We have the great Nick Kelly. Holy shit. We have the great Bat Boy.
All right, I'll go with the great Nick Kelly in the. Actually, Bat Boy's.
He's good.
I gotta admit, Bat Boy. I've been watching everybody for a little while. Bat Boy is definitely improved. Everybody's their
Oh, yeah.
games. No, and he is funny.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Oh, for sure.
You know, he's and not just looks and everything and shit. Like, and I was watching a podcast. He really put black around his eyes, so he
Yeah.
really went into that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
that's
really
Bat Boy.
Batman that he's after.
Yes.
Bat Boy, like, and like I don't like. It's does he just want the boom like
Autismal?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
Autism.
Yeah, autism. Well, yeah, like we used to call it. We didn't call that special. We called that
Shout out to the
paint
friend of the
lickers.
pod.
Short bus drivers when I was a kid, hockey helmet wearers. Yes, we're about to get
Let's go.
canceled. I don't give
We
a
just
shit.
came
But
in
anyways,
here to
so what
get
Eric
us
was trying to
canceled.
say is,
Thank
yes,
you.
I'm getting to close out
That's
to
great.
headline their very first Eric and Damian's, who doesn't even know who the fuck he is and where he is, show. I appreciate it. So anyways, go ahead.
I built this motherfucker. What are you talking about?
You built it, but you don't even know what the fuck you built. Like, hey, you're not talking. Oh wait, that's
This
me.
guy.
That's you. So anyways,
Man,
sorry.
son of a
I didn't
bitch.
mean to interrupt, but go ahead.
But yeah, no, we're really excited to put this on. We're looking forward to the future. We're going to do more. And you know what?
Yeah, it's just
The
the
only way's
beginning.
up.
So, Pops, how long you been doing comedy, man?
Me, about telling jokes with a mic, 7 years. But I've
Yeah.
been telling jokes most of my life. And it was funny because I was thinking today, even before I did comedy, when I was like 10, 12, 13, I had a 7-minute bit, which was just all the norms, no leg jokes.
Yeah.
You know, when you call me no arms, legs on the wall, art. If you're in church, it's Jesus. Again, you think you're a DJ? Even DJs shouldn't do that shit at shows.
Well, they don't.
No,
'cause
actually, some of
the
them
people
do.
who make it to shows are actually decent.
No, actually, some DJs at shows that I've put on that, are touring headliners, they try to do that. I'm like, no, this isn't.
that's not
No,
cool.
so
You shouldn't
this
do
ain't
that in a
cool. So
show.
since I'm your headliner, don't do that to me.
What is that one?
He just slipped and fell on a banana.
That's the sound that it sounds like when he goes, oh shit, I gotta pee. Where is it? Yeah, that. It went back in. When he's talking about,
That's
he
when it
ain't
gets-
talking about his belly
It's
button.
when it gets too cold outside.
He's got to sit down to pee. That's what I'm just saying. That's what I'm just saying. But
I
I've
do
been-
usually,
so
though.
I've
It's
been-
more
I've been-
comfortable.
Me when I get up, I got to stop
Listen,
tapping.
I
because
still
this is-
wake up and my dick's hard. I know you lost that a long time ago. But I have to sit down or else it's getting all over the toilet paper.
Shower's just as good. Right? Or you Superman it, right? You Superman it. But usually you're not, like, correctly straight. Like, you're going to learn something today. You're not really correctly straight. You usually are at an angle, so you got to, like, angle it in. But you got to pay attention because the stream slows down, so you got to kind of, like, turn in and go in at the same time. It's almost like trigonometry and shit. Genomics? Yeah, I'm just made a new word. Genomics, man. Yo, man, we done with the
That's in bro
my
code.
God.
That's in bro science lore
No,
now,
listen,
forever.
listen. We're talking about comedy, but
Are
my
we?
comedy comes from life, right? Oh,
yeah.
And
Yeah,
a
just look at
a
you.
lot of it comes from. Yeah, I know. I'm not just funny. It's like Halloween. People are like, hey, it's Halloween. I know everybody keeps telling me take my mask off.
Wow, low hanging fruit. Huh?
Yeah, that's where it is.
It's on the ground. It's on the ground.
I don't care what you say. I still can scratch my head as I scratch my ankle. So,
That's crazy.
Well, you gotta, buddy.
no, but like,
Did you
like,
even
I
crack
love,
that
listen,
Celsius?
Yeah, I did. And this isn't even the crack Celsius. This is the normal Celsius.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to get you the crack.
That's
I
okay.
didn't know
That's
where it
okay.
went.
That's all right. That's all right. But like it's weird shit. Like I love my wife, but my wife is not like up to standards with the local lingo, especially like me. Like I've been going to Harlem and the Bronx and
Yeah.
all that kind of shit for a thing, right? So you know what drip is, right?
Yeah.
Right. And you all know what a plug is, right? And
Yeah.
Not the kind you like, but but a boat. No, right? But we're going by the store and it's called the drip plug.
Oh.
And, right, but my wife goes, that does not sound right.
Yeah.
I'm like, babe. A drip is your clothes, your style, you know, and the plug is the guy I get my hand from.
There you go.
Well, the dispensary is the plug.
All right.
I got a card, so I don't pay that tax.
There you go.
So I've been doing comedy for about 7 years. Wow, I brought it back. That's amazing. It's a callback.
That was like a Donald Trump answer
Yeah.
there. We went all the way around.
No, Donald doesn't even come back. Donald doesn't even come back. He's still out fucking eating Cheetos.
That's true.
That's how he got
Wiping it in his hair. It's
Actually,
on his
listen.
face.
I gotta say this. Donald has looked more human during this run. He hasn't looked orange. His hair has looked almost normal.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary. But then he opens up his mouth and you're like, okay.
Yeah, same guy.
As
Same
long
guy.
as Kamala doesn't laugh, she's got a shot. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I've been doing. I've been doing like comedy in Harlem for fundraisers for
Hell yeah.
Kamala, which has been pretty cool. When you guys messaged me, right, and asked me if I would headline your show, your very first show, which again, I'm honored. Thank you guys. Really. You guys have been coming a long way. I've been watching.
Thank
You
you,
asked me how
man.
long. You call me the OG and all this. I'm old and I've been around for a while, right? I'll be honest.
I've never called him OG, but all right.
I call him OG.
He called
He's
me OG.
He's
right?
OG.
That's
Old
Eric.
guy. Yeah, an old guy. OG, old guy.
Yeah.
So I am an OG, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been in this game for a little while. You know, me and Maverick had started mics in Springfield. There was, there was the elbow room and that was it, right?
Really?
Yeah, and we did a bunch of mics, but And there's some people out there. I got a friend of mine. He's like, yeah, not everybody talked well about you in the beginning, but you kept plugging along.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. And now I'm like, I'm going to Harlem to do comedy. I'm doing comedy at Harlem and comedy in Harlem. You know what I mean?
What's the stage so people can come out and see it, man?
Well, so we got. I don't
Where's
know.
the venue?
So again, first of all, I don't know when this is coming out, but hopefully it'll come out before the November 21st show.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So
22nd.
November 22nd, Bishop's Lounge. That's where I get the headline. We got Bat Boy, we got Alex, we got Louis Santos, and we got Nick Kelly. I love Nick Kelly. I thought Nick Kelly was in the game longer. He's that warped and he talks normal, and I like that. I love that kind of shit, right? And then the following week, I'm in Harlem on the 29th.
Dude, that's dope.
It's very dope,
So
right?
is that the Gerald Kelly show?
Yeah, that's one of the
Oh, yeah.
Gerald Kelly show. So what I was saying is, so let me finish the shows. And then the next night, I'm in Springfield at the White Lion for Gerald Kelly's birthday
Oh,
celebration.
there you go, man.
Yeah.
Yo, and I think they put me on the show because I'm the lightest skinned brother on the show. Because they got this wonderful female, Chocolate Shy from Chai from Chicago.
Yep.
They got
I feel like I know that OnlyFans link.
something diva from DC.
Yep.
Right, and then Nuvio from Dominican dude from the Bronx.
Yep.
Nice.
Right, and then Gerald Kelly.
Nice.
So I think they put me on the show. They all look like they're from Africa or something. Like they're dark. I'm
You're
the
you're
light skinned dude.
You're
right?
the adversity hire.
I'm the DEI hire. Yes, I am. But I don't care because I am the light skinned brother everywhere. I'm the pigment impaired. DEI, diversity, equality, and inclusivity.
I don't
That's
know
the
if-
new one.
That might be a little too close to
But
DEA
it's
for that,
no,
that crowd.
it would be
You know
the
what I mean?
It would be the DEC. It would be the diversity, the inclusive, and the cracker hire with the A, not the R.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, there's
I
one
went
fruit
through
fly
it.
here
That's
that's
all right.
bugging
Well, there's a
everybody.
few fruits and flies in here too. But anyway, and then, while we were driving down
Fruits and flies is all right.
when we were driving down to
Low hanging fruit.
yeah, it was low hanging fruit fly. Yes, it was. I don't know, but there was no rainbow coming here this time. But I mean, for the first time. But then when I was driving to the Bronx last week, right? I got a message from this dude, Andre Shorter, down in Connecticut. He goes, hey, can you give me 15, 20 minutes on the 21st of December? So you guys were the third in 24 hours to reach out to me to book me.
Booming.
One in Mass, one in Connecticut, one in New York City.
It's a manifestation, bro.
It's just sticking with it, not wanting to give up.
Yeah.
But it's almost like every time I want to give up, it's like, I don't know. Like, I feel discouraged, right? Like,
Yeah.
I love seeing the young people. I love seeing people who are funny. Yeah, you are. And funny, too, not just looks. Fiona? No. No, she was dressed as Fiona at the Nook the other night. You look great, man. You look
you.
perfect like Fiona.
Yep.
Thank you. A lot of men thought I was Shrek.
No, well, that Shrek dude was he just wanted to get a little donkey.
I know. Yeah. Listen, first of all,
Yeah.
five men told me how much they would fuck the shit out of me when I was in that outfit the other night.
Wow.
I was like, can you just let me be?
You know how long?
I didn't
dudes
know
have been
Tony
jerking off to
multiplied by
Fiona?
Oh my god, that's the thing. Some guy was like, what's his name, Mazzo? He's like, I would lick the green off of you. I'm like, please don't. Keep that talking to yourself.
You know how long it took it to get this fucking even?
Yeah, 2.5 hours. That's crazy.
That's another reason why I really, really, and I'm probably gonna blow it because I'm gonna say I want to do a show called The Open Micers.
Yep.
Oh,
Not to
okay.
be disrespectful, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of characters in our thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
And then I went down the floor, and again, I'm not judgmental. I'm not bitter. I'm honest. Right? I was told I was bitter. No, I'm fucking honest, right? I went down to Florida. I got to do some comedy at an open mic down there. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be great. No, I realized there's shitty open mic comics everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah.
No disrespect. There's some great comics. There's some good comics, and I said this. I've always said this, and I always say it. There's people that are gonna make it in this world, as in comedy. There's some people that will make it as long as they get a break in networking, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes that's really what it takes is networking. You can be amazing and not know anybody and not get on stage. You can be and know everybody and get on stage because you're likable, right? And then there's people that this is their bowling league, their dart league, right? This is I know it's you guys, but you're here and I want to involve you too. So I don't want to just like, oh, she's a woman, we're not gonna talk to her, keep her in the kitchen doing the shit.
I can make eye contact.
Yeah.
I have a mic.
You're holding that very. I love the way you're holding that mic. Yeah, that's it. Yes, that's why they want to lick the green off of you.
Oh, fuck.
No, it was Pops who was talking that shit.
One of the five.
No, I was gone before that. I am happly married, and like I say, I'm afraid of my wife.
There you go. How long you been married, Pops?
We've been married 7 years. We've been together about 14.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we dated a long time ago, broke up, got back together. I got 2 great kids. They're not mine biologically, but genetically they're mine.
Damn it.
They are
Don't
like
you
mine.
just hate that?
No, actually, I love it. I got a son who just got out of the Navy, and I got a daughter who lives in Florida, works at Disney. So when we go, we get to go for free.
Wow.
Cha-ching. Right?
Nice.
So, but the comedy's been coming great, right?
Oh, yeah.
We'll go back to the comedy
Yeah,
because this
sure.
is where it starts. But we can go everywhere else because you know me. I'll just talk about myself anytime.
Well, that's what you're here for.
I know that is. I don't know what you're here for, but I know what these guys are here for. No, like there's times like I was saying that line, the worst Godfather movie, Godfather Part 3, worst Godfather movie, but the best line is like just when I thought out, they pull me back in.
Yep.
To be shit like I don't want to do this. I'm not funny. I don't get it. And then somebody will call me or I'll get on stage and I'll kill it. And it's like I realized, excuse me, open mics aren't always. If you can go through the I've had the blessing of being on a show with 150 people to
Killing it.
Killed it for 10 minutes, right? Got a 10-minute spot. I feel like I killed it, right? Because it was my crowd. They were all older white people, so it was my AARP crowd, right? And we all took a nap that day, right? Except for they were Catholics, right? Me, I'm part of I'm part of CA, Catholics Anonymous. Right? But they went to that 4 o'clock speed mass. Like, I don't know if anybody knows about Catholic speed mass, right? You know about it, 4 o'clock. Like, normally it's an hour mass, and it's, like, regimented. Like, you got 15 minutes of singing. You got 12 minutes of exercise. You know, you got to do those burpees up and downs and shit. You get that Christ cracker, or as I like to call the Eucharist.
Yep.
Right? You get that little homily. You get the shaking of the hands. Hey, good for you, good for you, good for you, good for you. Hey, nice to meet you, huh? We haven't seen you in a week. And then you're gone. But hour, right under the dot, right? Not like my friends at the black church was like, you got to take a nap, pack a lunch, bring a pillow. Because you're there all day, right? Hearing good music, right? I like that.
That's my kind of worship.
Right, but
Right there.
Catholics have this 4 o'clock Saturday speed mass. Like you go in, it's like a half a burpee.
Okay.
Right? You still get that Eucharist, that Christ cracker in and out, but it's like the Planet Fitness of church. Are you really saved?
That's crazy.
You know, are you really saved?
No way.
Putting the cross in CrossFit, everybody.
That's
Here
it.
we
The
go.
cross and cross.
Hey, we're having fun.
Yeah.
We're having
Nice.
fun.
Yeah. But I don't know where I started with.
That's a boner joke, I guess.
That's all I got.
I know.
That's great, man.
Anyways, I do like you guys. So I've done this one time.
Yeah, there you go. That's great, man.
Again, we started somewhere. I don't know where I started. I had SAD. Do you know what SAD stands for?
No.
That's Stoner's Attention Deficit Disorder.
Okay.
Oh, got it.
2 Ds on
People are
that.
like, that seasonal facial. The bullshit. That's a bullshit disease.
I feel so
Even
bad.
in your words, you got to have double Ds. I like it.
I only got B's.
that's-
I will admit, I got nice, firm B cups.
Yep.
But whenever people go, how do you spell your name? Like, there's only one way to spell Todd. Like, my given
That's-
name, my church name, the name that I give the police when they do not give me a ticket is Todd. Todd. And I tell them, think of odd, add a T, that's me. Because anybody who spells it with one D is tarded.
Yeah, for sure.
Is tarded.
No, that's how I know we're not actually related though, because I was referencing like double D tits.
Yeah, I know what you were talking about, and I said I had B's. I have B's. You want?
Not
I have
your tits.
He,
Nobody cares.
he's stupid. You care? I care.
I care.
I care.
I care.
Pops.
Hey, is that cooler anywhere near you? Or is it all in this fridge right
I didn't put anything in the fridge,
here?
dude.
Well, fuck.
You left
These people are unprepared for the first time for me being here.
I brought. Oh, it's right here. Under you. Sorry. Fuck. All right, my bad.
So this guy doesn't even know his name. This guy doesn't know where he brought his drinks. I'm just saying.
We're having fun.
Yeah, we're having fun.
How do you what does Therrien
Therrien.
What does Therrien, the root word of Therrien, mean? Do you know?
No, I don't know. So go ahead. Give me this.
No, I'm
give
asking.
me, give me this history lesson that I've never heard before.
Can we look it up?
It's
Ancestry.com.
actually, you could look up the Latin derivation.
Yeah, let's do
It,
that.
it could be like I think
Uh-huh.
the tilling of the land, the terrain, or
That
something
makes
like that.
sense.
That
Terrain.
I was told by someone before that I don't listen to or care.
Terrain.
I don't know.
Okay.
something
Yeah.
we heard.
Yeah.
Terrain.
Therrien. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It is how it works.
Fucking A.
Therrien.
Fucking B, fucking C. That's the New
Oh
York
my God.
alphabet, man.
Fucking A.
It is not Aryan. It is definitely not Aryan.
It's
Oh yeah, it's the.
A T. There. What is the H silent? Is the H silent?
Yeah.
It's taking a break.
Taking a break.
So you're sitting tear. You're right tear in the chair.
Ooh.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna get us canceled.
What about-
Wait. I'm gonna get us canceled. Speaking of that,
Go ahead.
do you know where non-binary people work, Alex?
Oh, please don't even start with me.
There. They work there.
It's going over my head. I think I'm too gay to hear this joke.
They, them, they work there.
Oh.
There.
Oh, that's way too loud.
Taylor, well, yeah.
That's
Put
way
it back
too
in.
loud.
Put it back. We don't want to hear you. You're a woman. You're supposed to stay in the kitchen.
Jesus.
I'm kidding.
You know, the
What?
irony- the irony-
We don't
I
condone
apologize.
that.
I apologize.
Thank you. For reminding me.
I'm still old. I still call the sky blue and the grass green.
Okay.
I apologize. No, I do apologize, Alex.
Thank you.
No, seriously, I do. Like, no jokes aside, I always try to be respectful, even though I may not understand everything. And I've had people ask me my pronouns, so I will say I am dickhead and asshole. It's what I have, and I'm what I am.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I'm having a moment of panic because I forgot I was yelling into the mic.
That's okay.
Is this good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're perfect.
yeah,
Yeah,
No,
that's
that's
good.
I
solid.
just feel like
That's
this is where I
perfect.
belong naturally. Yes. Don't worry, Pops. I was disassociating. It's fine.
Okay, that's good. I don't want people to hate me more than they already do.
So like, is there any like specific show that pops out in your head and be like, hey, I'm fucking doing this forever? You know what I'm talking about? Like, where it's just like you absolutely murdered and you're like, I'm here, get
Like-
used to it type deal.
I've been cocky, right?
Yep.
I'll admit it. Like our first year in comedy, right? Me and Maverick, we started EMT comedy with Evan. It was Evan, Maverick, and Todd.
Who's
right?
Evan? I don't think we met.
So Evan goes to Evan's not a comic,
Okay.
but he goes up sometimes. If you ever watch, if you look on Facebook, and you'll see Evan will post pictures of drawings of people that go to Maverick's mic on Wednesday.
Yeah, okay.
At the,
Wow.
That's
okay.
cool. That's
Right. So Evan was there. He was. So it started with. So it kind of started with. It actually started. Maverick and I went to the View, which was in Chicopee, which ended up closing because of the shit that happened on the weekends from the concert or from the music and shit, not the comedy.
Okay.
Right, because it was in a residential area. So we were in his backyard and we were doing comedy. Me and Maverick were doing comedy for ourselves and Evan. And we're getting high and we're like, hey, why don't we put on a show?
Yeah.
For what? And we're like, how about Alzheimer's? Evan's grandfather died of Alzheimer's. Like, well, what do we call it? And it said, well, we got Evan, Maverick, and Todd. We call it EMT comedy. We're resuscitating comedy in Springfield.
Cool.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, I like that kind of
It's
shit,
making
right?
sense,
That kind
yeah.
of shit I like, right? And then, we did our first show. We had Maureen Bagley, Emily Sierra, this Jason Roy, who's not around anymore. Jay Roy, I loved the kid, and Daddy Fuego. He's not, and we had great, and we raised at $10 a ticket. We raised almost $600-700 for Alzheimer's, right? It was fun.
Fucking
It was
cool.
great.
Yep.
It was awesome.
Yep.
And then Evan went his own way, right? Got a girl, went his own way, and it was just me and Maverick. And he's like, well, why don't we get rid of E? I go, let's just be empty. Yeah, see, I go, so
Clever.
we'll keep it as entertaining more together.
Nice.
Or when we do this shit, enjoying marijuana together.
Yeah.
Enjoying more THC, whatever,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it stood for stuff. And then me and Maverick,
It stood for stuff.
right? And then me and Maverick, well, originally I want to open up a restaurant, right? A comedy restaurant. I don't drink anymore.
Yep.
My wife is in recovery. My whole family's in recovery, right? So we don't drink. And so I want to open up a restaurant and call it EMT Comedy or EMT Country Comedy Kitchen. And it'll be Eat More Together, right? So still the EMT, right?
Hell yeah.
And then me and Maverick, we're close, but then, people close working together. Sometimes you have different agreement. We got a divorce. I got to keep the company, but we're still friends and shit, right?
Nice.
I respect him. Well, Maverick's the one who hooked me up with Gerald,
Yeah.
with GK. So, I still got love. He's my brother. And he'll always be the M in EMT.
Yep.
So now EMT, it stands for either Entertaining More Together, or I'm also thinking of branching out. It was entertainment, managing talent, and comedy. Because I also don't like to manage people. Because I know there's going to be a ceiling for when I can go out and tour.
Yep.
But I still want to be around the talent and the comedy.
So I'm glad you brought up managing somebody. What does that kind of entail?
I have
You know what
no
I mean?
idea.
Oh,
like I said, I really don't know, but it's also helping find bookings, taking care of people, make sure they get paid, don't get screwed.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because I think
So you want to get paid to learn, is what you're asking.
no, I want to get I want to get paid to help get people on stage. You know what I mean? I want to help.
How would
if I
you
can
do
get
that?
connection, if I have connections, and if I know someone's good,
Yeah.
right? Well, part of it is like the way we started. Again, we had an EMT comedy, and we had a bunch of people. And we're like, okay, we'll have you on a show. We'll have you. It's almost like what's going on now in the community. Everybody's putting the same people on the show because they're friends, which is great. However, it's the same people on the shows.
Yeah.
You're calling from the same group of fans, right?
Yep.
And if it's the same comedy and stuff, you got to change it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's part of it. Like you got to have good comedy to get good comedy, right? To want people to keep coming.
Yep.
There are some great comics, local comics.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong. But if you have the same 4 or 5 people on the shows every 3 months, every month,
Oh yeah,
then you're saturated.
we already understand that.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
That's
So that's why I feel honored to be on your first show, right?
Sure.
That's why I like hosting too, right? I love hosting, right? Hosting's not about you.
Yeah.
Right? You get the crowd up. You introduce the crowd. You see where the level is for the comics, where the line is, where they can go, right? And then if the comics do great, oh my God, it's great. It's the next one.
Yeah.
If they don't do so well, bring the energy up a little bit. Bring out the next one. It ain't about you. It ain't about you doing an hour.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, this whole
I'm being more politically correct this time.
Well, I mean, like the whole goal of this podcast is give somebody a platform to come out and
Right,
bring everybody up.
Yeah.
So if you had to say one good thing about our comedy community that we have right now, what would it be?
Wow. One good thing. There's a lot of talent.
I dig that.
There's a lot of talent here.
For sure.
And there's a lot of camaraderie, right? There's cliqueness. There's clickiness
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not as clicky as it was before. It's not as clicky as some other places that I've been.
Yep.
Excuse me, a little stuffy. But yeah, there's some really good young and older comedians, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
For me, you guys 20, 30, 40, still young. I'm 59. Yeah. I look good for this. Drugs were really
Couldn't
good in the
tell.
80s. I'm fucking pickled. I'm
They were
just saying.
clean. They were clean, y'all.
They were cleaner. Listen, the best, as I say, best diet I ever had, 8-ball diet.
Okay.
It's just the fentanyl diet now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that fucking.
You know, that's
not good.
that's what I
It's-
said. Fentanyl keeps me sober.
I can't.
For sure.
Fentanyl keeps me
For
sober.
sure.
They're saying that it's worse than Red Dye 40.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
Hey,
know.
I don't mind eating bugs.
What?
Red dye 40 is bugs.
Red Dye 40
Yeah.
is bugs?
Well, some of the, if you look, some of your food coloring is actually bugs.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of it, but no, it's not derived from bugs.
The biggest thing, bring that over here.
Well, no, there's
It is.
All right, well, maybe
It's
not-
petroleum jelly and worse.
Petroleum products.
Coal-
I'd rather bugs.
petroleum.
I'd rather bugs.
Jesus.
Well, go to red dye made with bugs.
Maybe
Go to red dye
not.
made with bugs.
but beetle, like, it's
Red
definitely
dye.
than other
Made
Yeah.
from bugs. I kind of
Yeah.
want to see this.
Yeah.
Usually it's like
Carmine, a
coffee.
natural
Oh.
red dye is
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Cochineal bug. All right.
Yeah, but
Hey,
brother,
coke
that's-
bug. Okay, yeah, that's why I like
The
it.
8-ball diet. We're back.
The 8-ball
guys.
diet, right by all full circle.
Yeah.
Full circle. That's awesome.
That's cool.
That's insane.
Hey, Celsius, if you want to sponsor, be a friend of the podcast.
We can get Pop some actual.
Oh my God, no. So
Well, that shit's got embalming
no,
fluid.
no.
in it.
I like. Fuck you.
It
does!
The tall boys. the
And
tall
why do you
boys.
think I look this good? So Celsius. So these little
'Cause
Celsius
you're
are pretty
preserved.
good, right? No, they got a bigger one. It's like the crack Celsius. Like literally, it was like I ripped a line.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I
insane.
don't like the Celsius because they have like a weird flavor.
See, I don't like Red Bull because it's sugar. I don't
Oh.
want the sugar crash.
Nice.
I really Red Bull. I love the
No, I don't want the
Sweet.
sugar crash.
You don't want the spike. None of that.
False. False. False.
It has like a cyanide humidifier.
In
or
B12,
something in it.
yeah, yeah.
There's
B12.
cyanide in apple seeds.
Yeah.
Is there
Oh.
cyanide?
Why don't you
That's
chew
true.
peach pits? Yeah, there's cyanide in
That's
peach
true.
pits too.
That's
so
I don't know, man.
yeah, keep
Shit.
looking. Yeah, no, it's that guarana. No, that's bad for you.
Guarana.
Guarana.
Yeah, guarana.
That's fucking
So
awesome.
let me ask you guys.
Shoot it.
Let me go back to you. First of all, the man with the wrong name, who doesn't even know what fucking mic is his. What got you into comedy?
So I guess really Kill Tony, because I was gonna go to the show, and I couldn't. I couldn't not be there and not put my name in the hat. And once I knew that I was gonna be there. I was like, fuck, I have to do it. I mean, I could have done comedy years ago, but I never. I don't know. Call it self-doubt. Call it creating excuses. You know, whether it be my kids and jobs or whatever. I always had something that stopped me from really diving into it. And then, yeah, dude, when I got those tickets, it all became like it became a necessity.
So you think this answer is gonna make you friends today?
I don't give a fuck. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't need friends.
What the fuck?
I just need people to buy tickets to my show. I don't need friends. No, I'm just.
What the fuck?
The shit that happened with Tony and the Trump. That's what I'm,
that.
Who? That's all.
So, anyways, I'm just.
The fact that you still listen to
are
media
you telling?
is wild.
Are you? It's all over.
Bro.
I don't listen to. What do you mean? I don't listen to YouTube. That's all I watch. I watch YouTube. I have YouTube.
I've seen like
Listen,
one
I have
thing.
YouTube Premium. I
One
got that
thing
kind
on
of money. I
social
got
media.
YouTube Premium money where I don't have the commercials, and that's all I watch. Like I don't even have fucking live TV. You know, the only way I can watch Patriots game is if they're on.
Peacock.
No, is it Peacock?
Yeah.
No, Paramount, which
Oh, there
is
you go.
Prime,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
there you go.
CBS.
Yeah.
If they're on I think I watched one game in the last 3 years. And I love
Well,
the
you're not
Pats.
missing much. I'll
No,
tell you that.
but again, I'm used to that. Like I grew up in the years when you could go and buy shitty seats in the middle seats at Foxborough and go down in the end zone.
Yep.
I remember those
For
days.
$20.
Oh,
Probably.
Yeah, I mean,
$20.
again, I saw some shitty fucking Patriots teams. So, like, I had a decade.
Yeah.
I had 2 decades. I'm lucky.
Yep.
Like all you spoiled little bitches who grew up when they weren't winning, go fuck yourselves.
Hey man, I was involved with the not winning seasons
Yeah.
too. I was involved.
Not as long as me.
No, I was a baby. I was a baby.
So
but I
you
didn't know.
got into comedy because of Kill Tony, not someone said you were funny or what, and you're like, oh, I
I
better.
feel like there was a double.
I mean,
definitely, yeah, you're not gonna try.
I've always been funny.
always.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Okay. Do you remember your first joke you said?
I do. I remember his
I'm
whole
getting
set.
shut up. Yeah, I know you're Rain
I-
Man like that. I know that.
I came up on stage.
Is it time for Jeopardy and you get your underwear from Kmart? I get it.
Yeah, I came up on stage and I was just like I made a joke about the Philly, the previous guy. I was like, why didn't anybody fucking tell me about this guy? Everyone knows my first time up here. Y'all let me go up after this motherfucker.
Yeah, Philly went up. It was
Oh,
Philly
he
G,
went up.
Philly G.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
dude.
know who you're talking about. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
He had Pulaski laughing.
yeah,
and then
yeah,
I had
I know
to
what
go
he was
up.
talking about too. So
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
we all. That's
I'm just saying. I love my cats
man.
too. I got 5 of them.
hey,
Love it,
man.
Philly.
So I had to go up after him, and I think the first thing I said was I started talking about the Anunnaki. Wasn't that it?
Yep.
Yeah.
You opened with it.
Yeah, my Anunnaki bit.
Actually, you don't remember. What did he do first?
It was the
It's-
Anunnaki.
okay,
It was
okay,
the Anunnaki.
okay.
He came down. And, well, they were talking about. I'm sorry, I didn't call it. He was. I'm not going to tell you a joke on
right,
the podcast,
all right.
but yeah.
So, all right, what made you get into comedy?
I mean, I've also always been the funniest person in my friend group, but it was somebody. So I always had this fear of public speaking, and I decided I wanted to get over it one day, and it was an ex-girlfriend was like, "Hey, for my birthday, all I want you to try is an open mic," because at her brother-in-law at the time, so her sister married my best friend. I had to do a best man speech, so I did probably 7 minutes in front of 125 people, and I've never gotten a bigger pop since. And it was just like everybody, I had them laugh and die, and I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. And she,
You will.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying you will get a
fucking
bigger
guy.
pop in front of 125 people again.
Yeah.
You'll get one too. I'm being a nice guy for once. All right. I was trying to fucking be nice. Like he will get in front of 125
Oh, yeah.
people
No, yeah,
doing
for sure.
comedy, and you will make them laugh. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I get it, man. And it's
Okay.
just like it was so much fun that I was just like, I have to take this somewhere. So my first mic was at Bishop's, and I disrespectfully, to the Art of Comedy, wore a shirt that said, "I shaved my balls for this," and I watch that cringy fucking set probably around once a month, just to remind me how bad I was. Starting.
And that was the perfect shirt to wear there.
That's what I thought, because I mean,
You
it
could
was,
have said waxed. You could have had waxed, nared.
Yep.
That would have been better.
Yep.
Right? Which is funny because Bishop's was my very first mic. It was, but it was a long time
Pop
ago, right?
that cherry,
it was
same
before.
place.
It was before COVID.
Yep.
It was a different environment.
Oh, for sure.
Ange was my very first host.
Oh,
Which
okay.
was very
Ange
cool.
Buxton.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ange Buxton, which is very cool. And I remember my very first joke was, I'm gonna say something I haven't said in 27 years. I've never done this before. Please be gentle.
Okay.
I will take as much laughter, but not the crying.
Yep.
And then I didn't know what to do, so I did the no arms, no leg jokes and shit. And then I was like, okay, I got laughs. And what was funny is I wasn't gonna do it, right? I've been wanting to do it, and I didn't do it. And me and my wife's like, yeah, we're gonna go tonight. And then me and my wife got into an argument that day, and later on she's like, you're going.
Yeah.
You're going. You're not going and gonna blame it on me.
Exactly.
And I went, and I loved it. And then I went back the week later, and then that's when I saw Maverick and introduced myself to Maverick, and I went back and so when I started, Maverick was starting out. Joe Capinos.
Yep.
Right.
That's awesome.
Mo Green.
Yep.
Mo Green was coming to our mics, right?
I haven't
But
got
he
to
was
see
doing
Mo
it
yet.
longer. Huh?
I haven't got to see Mo
So
yet.
that's the thing. And I've said it, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it again. Get the hell out of this area.
Yep.
Go down to Connecticut,
Yep.
do some mics, right?
Yeah.
Go on a Wednesday if you can get out. Like, I know you're married and you got kids. I get it, right?
Yeah.
I know you're comfortable, and that's your place, and that's your stuff. Tuesdays and Thursdays, hit somewhere else occasionally. And I'm not just talking about the Spigot. I'm not just talking Elbow Room. Go to Worcester.
Yep.
Drive 2 hours. You guys want to go to Boston? Like,
It's hard to get out there. You got to know somebody who knows
No,
somebody.
you don't. No, there's mics there.
Is there?
Yes, there's plenty of mics. There's a Tuesday night mic called The Jungle out
Yep.
near Worcester.
It's Somerville.
9:30 at night. It's later than Mike. I don't work Wednesdays. You guys want to go? We'll go. I mean, I know, again, it's harder for you because you got wife, kids, and all that other stuff, right? Things are different.
Thursday's the Burren. Thursday, same place, Somerville.
Right. But
there's
there's some in New York, right? There's some in New York, right? There's one on Sundays in New York,
Nice.
right? And it's a fun mic because afterwards you have to actually roast them. The comment.
No
I
way.
love that stuff, right? But
pretty cool.
get out of your comfort zone, right? Because if you get out of your comfort zone, you guys aren't going to win every contest. Because it ain't going to be all you got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And then you can see if it's you or if it's your friends laughing.
I don't
right?
win shit.
Yeah.
So I don't
No,
win
no,
shit.
I'm just
That.
I'm saying again. I'm going to be unpolitical. I started a list. There's no way in hell I didn't get not one damn vote that night.
Yeah.
That's what I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But anyways, I get it. You know, and it's again, comedy's subjective and objective, right?
Yeah.
Subjective, but. Get out of your comfort zone. Go travel.
Yep.
Because this game, if you're really into it, you are a drug addict, right?
Sure.
Because you will drive 3 hours for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I've only driven 25 minutes for crack. 40 if the driver was with me or the dealer was with me. You know what I'm saying? And he was with me along because I was his driver.
That's great.
But if
not
you look
bad.
it up on my record, it's not there. I'm just saying. Can't prove it. But yeah, no, like get out and
Yep.
expand.
How
Like
do you
Alex, you go to different places. You go,
Yes.
yeah, and it's different, but it's the same, but it's different.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's the same concept of where you're like, oh, okay, so this person's the standout.
Yeah.
Like this is the group, and like this is how you operate. But there's differences in each spot, which
Yeah.
is nice. It's refreshing.
Yeah.
You know.
And there again, like I said, when I went to Florida, it was weird. Like up here, weed's legal. Everybody's outside smoking. I went to Florida. It's like I had to go around the corner and hide it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's scary
it's
too.
weird.
Because if you get nipped with that,
Well,
you don't
no,
wanna sit in it.
THC or
Delta.
Yeah,
You gotta smoke
no,
Delta
Delta
8.
Delta 9 is illegal now, but THCA
Really?
is legal. But here's the thing now, THCA
Isn't it the active THC that
THC
gets you high?
No, THCA does not. Once you put heat to it, it turns it into THC, and that's what gets you high.
Gotcha.
Go ahead, look it up.
I mean, yeah. No,
Look it up.
We're already
And then we're gonna talk about terpenes after. Like
How
this
it
is the
tastes.
shit that
How it
comedy and
tastes.
weed I
How
know.
it tastes.
Comedy and weed I know. Okay,
crazy.
comedy and weed I know.
Well, how do you manage
So THC, it's not. You don't get high, but as soon as you put heat to it, it turns into THC.
Delta 9? All right.
yeah.
There we go. Hey,
You know.
we're here.
I know my shit.
We're here.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
That's like okay. We're talking about comedy. We'll go to weed now. Like
Yeah,
right.
that's-
All
we'll
right,
bounce
say
back
some
and
people,
forth all
people
day.
are like, hey, it's an indica, but why am I awake? It's a sativa. Why am I sleepy? Because you got myrcene in it, bitch. Myrcene is the terpene that makes you sleepy.
Yep.
The stuff that gets you there. So
I
like,
like that.
if it smells like citrus,
Yep.
that's citrine, right? That gets
Okay.
you a little
That makes
awake,
sense, yeah,
right? Pinene, the earthy, the pinene, that's called pinene,
Yep.
right? There's better. I forgot. I don't know them all. There's a couple. And then there's myrcene, right?
Yep.
Myrcene is the same shit that's in mangoes. If you eat mangoes and smoke, you get a little higher because it connects with your and listen, CBD does work.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it
for
can't
sure.
be straight CBD. You need THC with the CBD to connect into your receptors because your receptors are the same and they will connect with the THC molecules. But the CBD is a little weird So adding the THC will connect it, and the CBD can get in there. Because I use cream.
You need a lighter for that?
Nah,
don't worry about it.
I use creams and stuff for my knee and shit, and it works. And gummies for my knee, it works. So
when did you first start smoking weed? Like how young? Like were you just a young buck?
Summer of 6th grade.
Oh,
no,
there we
what'd
go.
you say? 92?
1490.
That was pretty fucking close, but
That was a good year for America, wasn't it?
1942.
1977.
No way.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, 76, 77, right there.
Wicked cool.
Started stealing it from my old man.
Nice.
Didn't
I will admit, like, I'm smart, but I'm very naive in some things.
Yeah.
Like, me, huh?
There's a little bug.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the fruit fly's
there's
gotta
one
go.
over there.
Almost went right in my
Yeah,
eyes.
I know. It's like, nee.
We're all grabbing at stuff. We're not.
We're not tripping. We did not take the mushrooms. No. So,
Not yet.
No. So me and my friends were in my father's room looking at the porn mags, and
Hell yeah.
like you guys have porn so fucking easy now, right? You bring it up your phone.
I think you
It's
guys.
No,
you're off by like almost like a couple years.
No. You still have fucking
Oh, yeah,
VHSs,
now. Yeah.
right?
I mean,
Even when you were younger, you had VHSs, so that was easy,
yeah,
right?
true.
No, try 35 millimeter film.
fucking guy.
Trying to reel it back to where your dad had it before. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
Paper
saying.
cuts from
Yeah.
fucking magazines. Go fuck yourself.
You got a water wheel outside.
Worst you get is that fucking tennis elbow from holding the phone like this.
Yes.
Yeah, try that.
Yeah. No.
No, so we were looking and they're like, "Oh, your father smokes weed?" I go, "No." They're like, "Well, he's got packs of zigzag." I can say this. He's dead, so I can.
Same.
Yeah. And he's like, "Oh," I go, "No." And we opened up a drawer and there's weed. So I started stealing weed from him, and I got caught the last day that you can sleep out. You know, like school starts 2 days from there.
Yep.
It's going into 7th grade, so it was the summer of 6th going to 7th grade. And he calls. He said, "I want my shit." I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I know you took it. I want your shit." And he came. I gave him 2 joints. He goes, "That's not all." So I had to go get him the other 8 joints that I had. And he gave me the belt and then smoked weed with me and said, "Hey, if you want some, ask." I would ask, and still I learned
You
how
were
to.
12 or
Yeah.
11?
Yeah.
6th grade. Yeah.
Yeah.
11.
And then, but I freely admit that I also learned how to search through my parents' room real good. The shit. My father was a good hider, but I was better finder.
Yep.
Put it in his
I used to
jacket.
do that
I'd
shit
be like
too.
this in his jacket, like a cop.
Hell yeah.
Oh, right there, right there. But I learned an important lesson from stealing weed from my father.
Yep.
Never volunteer information.
Yeah.
I came home one day. He goes, "You got something to tell me?" I go, "Yeah, I took some weed out of that pot, that drawer." He goes, "That one too?" Because he had weed in 2 drawers. I'm like, son of a bitch.
I got the fly, guys.
Nice.
Yay.
Victory.
That's that TISM concentration.
I stole weed.
I just Mr. Miyagi did. If you catch that on that camera, guys.
I stole weed from my dad quite a few times too. So my dad always would buy me bigger shoes, you know, so I could grow into them, and like a size and a half big. You know, I'd wear an extra pair of socks most days, type shit. So I found out that I could fucking shove about 1/8 of weed in the front of my shoe and go into school and fucking sell that shit. And then I got in trouble pretty bad, and they fucking took my shoes off, did everything but take my fucking pants down.
See,
Yeah, it was
you
fun.
live in those days. See, I'm so old. Like, I'm sure you've all seen this on the fucking this, and this isn't me stealing a meme or a bit, but I am so old that we did have a fucking smoking area outside the fucking school at high school.
For sure.
That's how fucked up it was. But there was 2. There was one here for cigarettes, and people who smoked weed, smoked it over
A little
there.
bit farther.
A little farther down.
Farther down.
Well, I had a teacher. I went to 2 different high schools because we moved a little bit as a kid when I was a kid. But I had one school when I went to Minichog in Wilbraham. His name was Opie, Mr. Opazano. He taught one class how to teach smoke a bong.
Oh,
Oh, it was like,
what is it called? Pottery?
yeah, no, which is funny is he was in charge. That was good, but this is even funnier. He was in charge. He was in charge of the school newspaper, which called the Smoke Signal.
Yep. Okay, that's pretty cool. We had I remember we had this gym teacher. I won't say his name. He was pretty high up in the East Hampton government right now, actually. And
Say his name.
I won't.
No,
Okay.
don't do that.
So he was actually the first in line at the dispensary that opened in East Hampton, and he smoked. And I remember he told us a story, and it was very similar to the first time that I went and bought pot for the first time. He goes, "I went and I bought pot from the Heights, and there was a gun on the table. I was so scared. I was only there for a gram. Why was I so scared? Blah 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 blah." And I was just like, he was just showing off. You were a kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was a gun on the table. It was just like he was just like, "Yeah, I don't play around," type deal. And it was just like, if we told our kids this story, or your kids, you know what I'm talking about, be like, there was a gun on the table. That sounds crazy because there's more dispensaries than 7-Elevens
Well, that's
in
it.
some
You mean
areas.
they had a gun on the dispensary?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, I had to meet the guy in the bowling alley.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
this shit had more sticks and stones in it than fucking weed.
Yep.
It was compressed. It came from Mexico. Sometimes it smelled like perfume.
Yep.
Wet.
Yep. So
No, I wish it was wet.
So growing up as like a degenerate like us, whereas you know what I mean, where it's just like it must have been way easier for you to police your kids. Be like, I know what the fuck you're doing. Don't lie to me, type deal.
Listen, back then it was, but it was different. Like, you didn't have to people weren't trying to fucking kidnap fucking kids because we were fucking shitty. We didn't want us.
I seen America's Most Wanted in the '90s. People were it's fucking scary.
You know what? Yeah, but like I grew up, like I said, I was born in the '60s, grew up in the '70s, '80s. Don't remember the '90s because the '80s were fucking good. You know. But we didn't have that shit. Like, kids ran away, things happened. Maybe there was other shit that they saying would happen, but we didn't lock our door. We didn't. Everyone was hitchhiking.
Yeah.
Everyone was fucking
Wow.
vans. Like, vans were cool.
Yep.
Like, vans used to be cool to get in a van. Now it's not like, no. No.
Questionable now. Questionable.
Very
Yeah,
questionable.
they had shag and everything in them.
I had
fucking
this dude
hot-
I knew. He had the shag. He had the bed, not the
Fucking
water
hot
bed, but he had the
tubs.
bed. We went to see fireworks in it, and then we had to leave because
Oh,
there was fireworks
man.
in the van.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
we were young.
It was
It's
always
just-
something in
It
the
was
van.
always something. It was always something like some shit that I didn't know later. But it's just.
If
I
you
don't
had
know,
to
but
equate it,
comedy has always been my go-to. Like, I've always used comedy for everything. Like, I've told jokes when I was a kid. I told jokes. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I freely admit a lot of shit too freely. Like, when in the 90s, 2000s, I was a driver of a crack dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd go to spots, and they'd be like, he'd like come in a spot. I'm like, you want me to come in here? Looking like this? I mean, I know I'm your camouflage on the street.
Yep.
You know, drive by cops, wave to cops. He's like, why are you waving? I said, 2 reasons. I can. 2, I have to.
Yeah.
You know, hey, we're cool. I still wave to cops when I go by. Hey.
Yeah, I might as well. Why not?
yeah, why
No,
not? They're fucking
I got a
risking their
lid
lives,
joint in
man.
here. I got pre-rolls in there. I'm who knows what else. I'm like, how you doing? I'm
yeah.
old and white. I'm okay.
For sure.
You know, but it's just, and then we go to the spots and they look at me and they go, you a cop? I'm like,
Yeah.
like, you gonna rob me?
Yeah.
Like, why I gotta rob you? I'm like, why I gotta be a cop?
Yeah.
And then they say that thing that I heard, like, you white boy funny. Just white boy funny? Not like funny. I prove I'm more than white boy funny. I just prove I'm more than white boy funny. I'm gonna be in Harlem on November 29th.
Hey, there you go. Check them out.
Check me out. I'm gonna be in the White Lion November 30th for Gerald Kennedy's birthday celebration. You want to see this shit? This is gonna be amazing off the hook.
That's awesome. Where's the White Line?
White Line is November 30th. It's
New
Thanksgiving
York?
weekend. No, that's Springfield, downtown Springfield, Tower Square. Tower Square is here, and some people I know, the Social Security building used to be right here. You know where you got those checks? I know some of them.
Was it 1st and the 13th?
First and 15th.
Okay. So,
That's Social Security disability is the third.
okay.
But this weekend was first time here. This weekend was the third on it, so they got the checks on the first, which is Friday. But anyways, but yeah, no.
You know,
Yeah, I'm all over.
about
Yeah.
then fucking. Are you sure that's not the crack cells?
No, but actually, this is
It's
not
just
the,
cosmic vibe.
It is-
That's what I got. I was
it
like,
is-
yeah,
it
we're
is-
more of a cosmic
it
vibe.
is
Crack.
It is not the crack Celsius.
Oh, yeah.
But I did have a longer nap today
Oh, there you
because
go.
I'm like, oh shit, and I realized, oh no, they said 5, not 3. I said, I can get another hour and a half
There you
nap.
go.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I am
Clocks
part of
roll
the
back.
ARP crew. I
Clocks
I
roll
know
back.
it's still roll. I still got an extra hour sleep. And
It's
I'm
for
still
the
fucking
farmers.
tired.
I took a little nap.
I
I'm
take
not
a
gonna
nap
lie, I took
every
a little
day.
nap today.
Every day, whether I need it or not. Just like how Trump's gonna help women,
Well, you need.
whether they need it or not.
How do you feel about RFK being in his corner?
I
You like
think we need an
RFK?
Irishman.
I know who RFK Jr. is.
Do you like him?
Dude is fucking jacked. You can't tell me he ain't taking
and he
steroids.
just
course he's on
wants to get
TRT.
healthy food into the fucking school systems.
Listen. He even his family doesn't want him, but his family is part of the system, right? I get it. He's got some. Listen, I will say this. Listen, I'll say this about every politician: they have good and they have bad.
Yeah, of course.
The human Cheez-It had some good ideas, but as a human being, he's a disgusting human being.
Mm.
Kamala, some of the stuff I don't agree with. Other things, I would rather give it to the little people than the big people. That's the way I've always looked at it, right? Give it to the people that need it more than the people. The trickle-down effect, Ronnie Reagan, you're young, they want to do the trickle-down effect. The trickle-down effect is just the rich people pissing on you. That's all the trickle-down effect. Like they say, don't piss on me and tell me it's rain. So either way, like, again, this two-party system's got to go.
Oh, for sure.
And the shit that's happening now is proved it. I mean, it was never a two-party system.
Yep.
It was never a career. It was gentlemen farmers going back to their farms to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then that was it, one or two. And then they would. It was never a career. It was never supposed to be there forever.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
it's
I mean, our country was founded by generals. You know,
swamp-
Also, very young people we were founded by.
Oh yeah,
Extremely.
That's the thing.
Like,
everyone's in their
I
fucking
think the
70s.
the
you know
oldest
what I
person
mean?
on our founding fathers list was about 45. Wasn't it?
Like-
Yeah, but 45 was about 80 back then.
yes, exactly.
Except for
You're
a few,
around.
except for like Ben Franklin, he lived old.
Yeah.
But he
Which
was
is
a whore.
crazy to
He was
think
a
about.
whore and a drunk.
I think we
I
need
think that's
people.
what made him-
We
Yeah,
need
well, it could
people
be the
who
lightning strikes,
understand.
too.
We
Yeah.
need people who understand things like fucking AI, the robots that are going to be sold, the fucking
Do you
flying taxis in Bangladesh. Did you see that? I posted that shit earlier, dude.
No,
There
no,
are-
it's already started with those stupid fucking self-driving cabs. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
You
Dude,
seen
they're
those things?
flying
Yeah.
over in Bangladesh. I just
Well,
shared
it's
it earlier.
Bangladesh, so like they don't that. It's just
Or
like
Bangalore. Sorry, not
That
Bangladesh.
sounds like a Star Wars place.
Bangladesh
pretty
is a
bad.
country. Bangladesh sounds like
Hold on, let me pull it up.
the whore down
I
the
was waiting for
stripper.
the one-liner.
No,
I was
it's
waiting
a
for the
stripper that I used to know. Bangladesh.
I was waiting
Hey,
for
my
the
name is
one-liner.
The crack's not kicking
Yeah.
in. Like I'm almost done with my crack. No.
Oh man, no, it's
Hey, if anybody wants to be a friend of the podcast and donate liquid crack or anything,
just stock us. Yeah,
Move the
literally
mic.
anything. Yeah.
you having fun over there, Alex?
Yeah. Well, like, I feel like I'm, like, here, but, like, I'm mic'd, but, like, I don't want to, like, interrupt
Listen,
your thing.
let me say
No.
something. Do you ever watch Howard Stern? Like these guys aren't Howard Stern. Like
Yeah.
he looks like Baba Booey, but I'm just saying.
All right.
Robin Givens over here, she talks right.
Yeah,
He's not Jagged the Joke Man because he doesn't have as many jokes. He looks more like
Yeah.
Artie Lang.
I wasn't sure.
No,
Artie
Let's-
Lang.
let's-
He does
To,
not look like Artie
myself up,
Lang.
but I'm not looking
No, he's got a
myself
nose.
No, he
No,
doesn't.
I'm just kidding.
Artie's-
I
I'm
don't
just kidding.
want to like Louis Santos, the podcast, where I'm just like, I'm here now, hello. Like I just like wedge myself.
There
Into
you go.
Listen, like I said, I should have.
Got
See, Lewis wedges himself in there with that grease. Like I should have bumped Lewis. I love Lewis, but I
Lewis has enough bumps.
You can't.
no.
You can't
Lewis has
bump-
done enough bumps.
Nobody's bumping anybody. That's
No.
not how it works.
It's
I know. I
works.
feel special to be asked to be here for the first time on mic time. I love you, nephew. CW. I hope you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out C Dub.
That's my nephew. Yo, that's the dude. He will say the word for me.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yo,
Which word's that?
Wow.
the one I'm not saying here. I'm just saying.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
That's
let's-
called
all
a
right.
bait.
Come
That's
on, no,
called-
it's
So,
listen, I may be dumb, but I ain't stupid. That's what I was saying. I was naive before. I used to be naive, like naive. I'm naive. Like the first time, like I'll be honest. Like people are like, "What are you trying to be like Gary Owens?" You know who Gary Owens is,
Yeah.
right? Gary Owens, right? No, from Gary Owens. I'm like, no, I have never had the privilege to sleep with a black woman. My wife has the attitude, but not the ass. Like she's my world. She's my world. But I wish she had globes, right?
Yep.
She's got a map.
Okay.
The other day I slapped her. I got a paper cut.
There you go.
I like want to laugh harder, but I know this is a bit.
But it's true. It's a bit. It's
So-
a bit, but it's true. Like
What's-
my wife even said, like, I got a flat ass. I go, just like a map. Can it be a little topographical? Can I I'll hit the Adirondacks. It doesn't have to be the Everest.
Well, it's crazy because I saw you staring at me at the Halloween show with that thing that I had.
Yo, he had globes.
Oh,
Yo,
I did.
goodness.
I would
was
lick the green.
twerking.
Yo, I would have licked the green off of that.
I was twerking on that stage. Let me tell y'all.
Please direct
No,
that.
no,
Emily's-
for-
yeah, no,
you guys, if
no,
you weren't
no,
there.
honestly, listen, I'm happily married and I'm very scared of my
That's
wife.
what Mazzo said.
No, listen, I'm like my dad. Like my dad would like, wow, she got big titties, but would never touch. Even my mom would go, look at those, right?
Yeah.
Me, I'm like, I love my wife, and like, why would I want to? Why would I want to go and disappoint
My
another
wife.
woman? Why would I want to go and disappoint another? That's why I don't want threesomes, right? People like, oh, let's. Why would I want to disappoint another woman?
I'm already doing it.
So what's been like?
You know what I'm saying? I don't want a guy because I don't want like.
You don't want an Eiffel Tower?
No, I don't even know what an Eiffel Tower is. Listen. I don't.
Never even seen it. Never even seen it.
Never even seen it. Don't want to see it. Never been to Paris. Nope.
That'll be on next week's episode.
Okay.
Holy shit.
So
What's been like your most memorable crowd reaction to a bit? Like, explain that. Like, break that down. Like, where were you? How did they react? What bit was it? And,
I
like,
think actually the recent one, like excuse me, excuse me. I like being edgy, but not edgy. Hey, let's.
Don't
Can
look
we?
at me, I'm
Can we put our
professional.
stuff on vibrate or silent, please?
I haven't.
I don't know how that's coming through.
Listen, I'm the only one in the family that didn't have an iPhone because I refused to get an iPhone. Right at first I was the only one in the family without an iPhone,
Yeah.
the only one without a tattoo, and the only one without a piercing. Right, so I got my first tattoo, which is
Yeah.
Yoda.
Oh,
Yep,
Right.
Yep, yep.
And yes, this is a bit, but it's true. I had some woman go, "Is that baby Yoda?" I said, "It was when I got him, and it's Grogu, bitch." And that was Anakin. And then I got this, right?
Yeah.
So I refused to get an iPhone because I guess I'm getting a piercing.
Right.
I will get a French. No, I will get a French Albert, a Prince Albert before I get an iPhone.
Wow.
Like my wife's got an iPhone, and I'm trying. I'm like, where'd the fucking screen go? Like, where'd it go? They just disappear. It's like a fucking. It's like my credit score. It just goes down and disappears.
Down to the dumps.
But
You could start low and get your septum pierced.
no.
Because then if you don't want it, you could be like business.
No, like
Yeah,
no,
don't do
or
that.
be like
Just-
my son. He had one when he was in the Navy, but he
Yeah.
can't have one, so he
Yeah.
curl it up. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's like having boogers all day. That's like you got a beard, like when you get those hairs that are up there and you think you're like, yeah, no, but even during the day you gotta like,
Yeah, no, I'll pull the ones that
Yeah.
come out, but like
No,
I'll
but
just give the
sometimes
old
the-
nostril a straight.
I
you
do,
know.
but during the day sometimes.
I can't get rid of the ones in there, man. I work with fiberglass. It's a literal filter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So where were we going? I forgot.
Yeah.
To the
We're
top.
up. Yeah, we're going up.
We're all the way up.
I don't know. You just went on a 20-minute rant with our producer. So
Hey,
fucking, I'm
if
lost
you
too.
bring
I'm trying to
someone
bring
in
it back
here,
in
I'm
here.
going to include them. I'm inclusive, right?
Yeah,
I'm very I
yeah.
try to be inclusive. Oh, you
No,
were
it's
asking
good
me,
because
no,
you're
that's
finally
it.
looking
No.
towards your camera. It's fine. It's great.
I'm also trying to be respectful to the hosts. Oh, you were asking me about the bit. So what we were saying is I like to be edgy, I like to act,
Yeah, there
but
we
also
go.
be inclusive. So actually, I think it was the most recent ones because I've been going to Harlem, I've been going to the Bronx, and I've been at some Kamala fundraisers, which is really cool. But it's the average age is 60, 65, and black. So I've been around that. Like I said, I've been in those environments. That's great. That's cool. I used to go to all genre open mics where me and the napkins were white. I've been the ones where just not even the napkins were white. You know what I mean? That's why I say I'm pops, not the fucking cops.
Yep.
You know, so I've been going in and I'm like, all right, we're gonna go with it. Like, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I am a little light skinned.
Yep.
Yeah, and I get that they're like a little. I'm like, all right, I'm pigment impaired. I have a melanin deficiency.
Yep.
And my favorite one is like I too am a POC. Say it with me, person of credit.
Yeah.
And they laugh. I'm like, approved, thank you. And now I have no like I'm gonna be the only one that's not gonna say that thing today. You know what I'm talking about, right? That thing. Officer, please don't shoot.
We don't have to do your whole 5 on the pod.
No, that's actually a new one right there. There you go. And I'm testing it out. Yeah, fuck, I don't give a fuck.
Fucking.
Oh, all 7 people are gonna see this. They're gonna be at the show.
That's
That's
so.
optimistic.
What? The 7 will make it to the show, or we'll see this,
Oh.
Yeah, that's 7
or
will
both?
come.
No, I'm just kidding. Why? There's 7 comics. At least 7 people. No, just
Somebody's
kidding.
gonna. Yeah.
No.
So who gave you the nickname Pops? Is that just a given name?
No,
What the-
actually, yeah, I was born and I came out like, hey mom, and they're like, Pops. I'm like, hey, let's go play on the playground, kids. No, actually, Maverick gave me the name Pops.
Yeah.
And he called me Pops, and then we did some skits, and like Pops was delivering pizza because at the
Yep.
time I was delivering pizza.
Yep.
So Pops Pizza, which
Yep.
Pops Therrien, EMT comedy. Look on that, and I got some skits. Follow me.
Hell yeah.
I was in a music video.
Oh yeah, plug
Yeah,
that
that's-
shit.
Yeah, we'll get to that too.
Plug-
we'll get
plug
back
that.
to. So Maverick's the one who gave me the name Pops,
Nice.
right? And because I would always get banned under Todd Therrien, which I've been bringing my name back on stage, right? Because my name's good, right? So Todd Pops Therrien. I'm trying to. It depends. Like, all right. So this crowd, I don't mind using Pops, right? Because I feel like a Pops. I'm older, an uncle, right? Unc Therrien don't sound cool, right? Sounds like creepy. Hey, come sit here. No, I'm not that kind of uncle. I'm like, hey, I'll get you beer and weed. That kind of uncle.
Unctarian
Yeah.
sounds better.
No,
but
Unc
all
Therrien. Unc Therrien sounds like the guy who'll put you in that white van. So
right,
he
shoot
called me
for the
Pops,
moon,
but then
brother.
I kept getting banned on Facebook, and Facebook is where us comics post our shows so all our friends can come see it, right?
Yeah.
But I kept getting banned because I would say dumb cracker, and I would get banned. Like what? I can't say cracker.
No.
So Pops stayed, and Pops has
You
been
gotta
around
bleep
for a
that
while.
out, actually. No.
Pops is
Don't
so
worry,
Pops
no hell.
Pops has been around. Excuse me. Pops been around, and I'm keeping Pops.
Yeah.
You know, I feel it. Except now when I'm doing these crowds and they're older than me, I don't feel like
You can still be Pops.
I can, but that's just what my knee and my back does.
There you go.
And I use that. But Todd, I'll bring it out Todd. So I'm coming out as Todd Pops Therrien, which is cool because again, this spot, I'm gonna name things like GK, Gerald Kelly, man. This dude, he's been around for 30 years, right? I feel blessed. Like Maverick's the one who gave me the name Pops. Maverick's the one who hooked me up with GK to give him a ride to New York because he trusted my driving and he trusted my comedy, right? Yeah. I respect that. GK's son, right? He's got 3 sons that are in comedy, right? His youngest son, Hunter. Him and his father were on America's Got Talent, got 4 yeses. Hunter opened up, did 5 minutes, only 5 minutes, but we know how hard 5 minutes can be.
Yeah.
6 cities for Kevin Hart.
Nice.
Wow, good for him.
I'm like a couple
That's
degrees
awesome.
separated from, right? This connection, right?
Yep.
His son, Josh, saw him. We did comedy in Harlem. Great kid, funny, very live, active. He's gonna be amazing too. The older son, Isaiah, fucking beast.
Big
Seriously.
guy?
No, yeah, Isaiah's a beast.
Yeah.
Isaiah Kelly, amazing. He's in New York. He's a New York comic. He's a
awesome.
beast. He was seriously, I can't say it anymore. Like GK's like, yeah, my son's a killer. My son's a beast. I'll dad say that shit, right? I saw him at Fuego, Salsa con Fuego in the Bronx last week for me, right?
Yep.
I don't know how long it was for you guys,
Yep.
but last week for me. It was a family feud. This guy Talent and his son Talent Jr., and they've been doing it for 30 years. And GK and his son Isaiah. Isaiah killed it. He's a killer. And when he got off stage, he said, listen, you killed it. Your dad said, oh, my son's a killer. Dad say that shit. Bullshit, right? No, this dude's a killer.
Hell yeah.
Right? And I've been around this environment, which is amazing. Like, New York comedy is a little different, right? It's a little different. But I haven't been to any mics in New York yet, right? I've been to shows, right? I've been to clubs. I got to go. I didn't perform there yet. But I got to go onto the Apollo stage and rub that piece of wood and go backstage and all that shit and feel that and get third row to see Eric Robeson, who's a 2-time Grammy Award singer at the Apollo, right? Yep. So I'm in this, and this gentleman appreciates me. He calls me his brother, and I'm his brother, and he's my brother, right? So this thing can get you places. It can make you friends.
Yeah, for sure.
It can make you associates.
Yep.
It can make people. It can also make you people like, I don't. Oh God, they're here. Oh God, they're still letting them at Mike. Oh, they're still letting you at that Mike? Huh? Cool. Okay.
Yeah, there's a few of those.
Yeah. No names. You know.
Yeah.
So do you. But anyways.
We won't count hairs about it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, stop clipping that shit.
We won't count hairs.
Yeah. But anyways, that was a close shake there.
All right. Well, let's move on. So how old is this Isaiah Kelly guy?
23, 24.
Nice.
So, and they've been doing it for 10. He's been like, listen.
shit.
These guys have been doing it like Hunter. He's been doing it as long as I have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's been doing it since he's like 3.
That's awesome.
He's been on some like so but the comedy and then being around these people and like the club that he was at, that I was at, that I met the producer and the guy who puts it on, Rob Singleton. Mike Epps was there the week before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Michael Blackstone is coming.
Yeah.
Like these big
Blackson?
touring. Yeah,
Michael
Blackstone. Yeah.
Blackstone's the flat girdle.
Yeah.
You're hungry. I get it.
I'm starving, man. I'm starving. But crack doesn't make me fucking. I was always fat. That's why I was the camouflage. They're like, I know he slings, but he's a fat old white guy. Like, all right, he must be the. People say it's a hack joke, right? And it's true. It could be a hack joke, but I don't care. I was the first Uber driver for a drug dealer, so I was a Druber driver.
A Druber driver.
A Druber driver. I don't give a shit. I don't care who you are. That's funny there. Hey. Stealing
Bill
that one.
Engvall.
Yeah, Larry the Cable Guy.
Is it?
No, yeah, that was Larry Cable Guy. I don't care who you are. That's funny there. Bill Engvall was Here's Your Sign.
Yeah, here's your sign. Who's also
What a
geared
good
up.
pod so far.
Oh, yeah. Here.
Cheers.
I'm empty, so. But anyways.
I have a Tic Tac.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Tick,
hold
tick.
on.
Oh yeah.
There we go. There we go. Woo. Oh, this is great. This is awesome. I'm glad you guys invited me here for the first time.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have
Dude,
you
it's
here for the
nice to
first
have
time.
you. First time ever.
You've never had me.
We almost had you once.
It was
never
pretty
almost
close,
had me.
but it wasn't here. It wasn't in the studio.
Actually, like I said, you guys are funny comics.
Leave it
And
alone.
Listen, you know me. I don't boast. Like, that's part of you too. I wasn't done. I was going this way. Like, listen, I don't bullshit. Like, I have assholism and
I snorted
Aspergerism.
into the mic, y'all. That was good.
It wasn't the mic. He snorted.
I don't do that.
No,
Pops.
I don't do that any less either. But
No. Didn't even say more. Don't do that.
Like, I have alcoholism and Aspergerism. Like, I'm at this age. I like friends. I don't need friends. I've never had lots of friends. To be honest, like, I'm honest. I'm too honest. There's 3 funny comedians in this room. There's 3 people, if they work at their craft, in my opinion, can go somewhere. Matter of fact, no disrespect to the XY people in this room. There's someone in here that I've already asked to book, but the show got canceled.
That's me.
So,
The XYs.
I'm trying to be scientific. XXXY, like,
The XYs.
without getting in trouble. Well, there's still an XXXXY. Like, I'm just saying specifically, again, me being me, I'm trying to be understanding. And, again, yeah, that's a bit.
That wasn't very understanding.
No,
but-
it actually. No. If I wasn't understanding, I wouldn't ask, and I wouldn't try to be respectful. Right. I wouldn't make jokes. I wouldn't make jokes like, anytime I go shopping, paper, plastic, bisexual, don't matter.
Bisexual.
I love that fucking joke. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit who you are. It's just
Bisexual.
It's just, for me, again, on a serious note, for me, it's when people get really mad and angry at you if you accidentally misidentify.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm so used to it. Like, I apologize.
Yeah, it'll take time. It's going to take time for people to fully adjust. Like,
And especially now, and especially with this election, right? Because some people, hey, Kamala is just for this, and Trump is not for this, and for me, both of them aren't for anybody.
No.
Yeah, definitely not. Money.
You know what I mean?
There's somebody else.
So you can tell this was recorded
else,
before
Yeah.
we know what happened.
True.
So
What do we got? 2 days?
Yeah.
Oh
Tuesday?
my.
So we can
God.
tell that we're filming this on Sunday before the election.
So what?
For the very first time with me as guest.
We're gonna find out Tuesday, or is it we're gonna?
No.
Find
Well,
out?
wait.
Probably
The results will be in, but we won't know until the holiday. I mean January 6th,
So-
right?
Did it take a week last time?
It took
I,
forever, and again, there's already shit. Again, there's already shit that been happening. They've already had drop-off ballot boxes to me that they shouldn't have outside drop-off that have been caught on fire. They've been lit on fire.
Yeah.
So there's ballots that are gone, right? Or people. So if you're gonna drop off, I have no problem with that, right? I have no. There's some people that can't, right? I have no problem with an ID. Well, it's against the poor. No, everybody has an ID.
Mhm.
Even if you're poor, you have a fucking ID to get
You want
your
to buy
check.
cigarettes? You want to buy cigarettes?
To
You
get
wanna
your
a
check, to get whatever, right? Again, I was poor. I was before I had the job I had. I was on disability. I've been homeless, right? Like my story. I've gone from rags to no riches, but like I'm all right.
Real quick, not to interrupt you.
But you are. But go ahead.
Yes. So.
Hot. First of all, hot. Whatever.
Hold on.
Oh,
So check this out. New York Post posted this. ABC mistakenly airs the election results declaring Harris winner by the key.
They do this almost every year.
Swing state. Look at
Yeah,
that.
but I know. But I need you to go back to where you were.
Look at how bad
What,
the Browns are.
This
No,
one?
yeah, right there. See, that's what you need right there. See, this show right there. That's Andre Shorter. Andre Shorter, right? I've worked with.
let's
Hold on.
go.
I've worked with Andre before. Andre's a great guy.
Yep.
He's the one who reached out to me. Daryl Roseman, he's a touring comic. He's been around for a while.
sure.
Misconduct,
That's such a
I
good
love
name.
that name.
fucking amazing.
I love that
Oh,
name.
yeah.
She is amazing.
Love that name.
She's a beast. Like
I
she's
I
been
feel like she could spit a mad 36 bars. You know what I
like
mean?
no, listen, she is funny. She used to do this other like I'm not gonna do it. I love this woman. She's been to L.A. She's done chocolate.
very
Listen,
affordable,
she's
20
done
bucks.
she's done chocolate sundaes, which is a big. I don't know if you know, like chocolate sundaes is big in L.A.
Yes.
Right? Go back. Fuck you. There was another one. Yeah, there's another. There should be. No, go back.
Oh,
let her
no,
run. Let
it
her run.
runs
Let her
through.
run. Yeah,
Yes,
let her run.
yes.
Yeah, let her
Here we
run.
go.
Hold on.
And
There you go. Oh, look at that. There's that
Look
show.
at all
Look at that
those
show.
people that look gorgeous right there.
Oh, man.
Fuck.
Wow, I was right. 7 comics. I was just fucking shit.
Holy
Hey.
And I.
What a good
wait,
picture. The
don't-
double
yeah.
birds is
No,
what's up.
actually, that was from Buddha Joe. That was one of the. Wait,
Really?
don't touch it. There's one more. There's another one coming up.
Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
saw your calendar.
Right there. There's the birthday show right there.
Gerald
Ray Diva,
Kelly.
Chocolate Shy, Nouveau, and me. See how light skinned I am?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that picture, too. You're
$30
just like,
advance
you're
ticket,
just like-
7:30, validated parking.
yo, look at that
That's-
picture. He's
Yo.
like, yeah, I belong here.
Yo, what?
My
November.
shit.
Listen, November 30th, White Lion. November 30th, White Lion, Springfield, Mass. This is gonna be a fucking killer show, and I think there might even be like a guest. I think Hunter. I think another Kelly might pop out.
Ooh.
So like,
It'll
there's
be me. I'm the other Kelly. Yes. It all makes sense.
yeah. You're the black sheep of the Kelly family, right? The
Yeah.
Irish. You know, Irish people are so fucking pale that even albinos go, man, get some sun
Dude, I get tan. I get tan as hell.
and burn, right?
Oh,
No,
yeah. Well, I burn first.
Then
Yeah.
Burn
you
first, then
realize.
tan. Yeah. I'm like a good, like a good pork roast.
So now,
Oh.
excuse me for taking over your show. I'm gonna go over here. You're gonna hear a voice, but you're not gonna see a voice. What got you into comedy?
Okay, so I mean, technically, I've always.
Don't turn my camera.
Fuck
Don't
you.
turn my camera.
You want to talk? You want to talk to our producer?
Don't turn my camera.
Camera, bro.
Oh, okay.
We going
Here we
live.
go.
Don't turn
Blair
my
Witch
camera.
style.
This is
Blair
Don't turn my
Witch.
camera. All right, I'll be right here. Go ahead.
This is probably such a bad angle for my double chin, but I feel like I too have always felt like I was funny. Like I feel like people have said it to me often, and like you get in your head about it. And
Behind the
then
scenes.
during the pandemic, like I was a chef, and I realized like I don't do anything besides work and go home and smoke weed. So I, was really into watching stand up on Netflix, and I was like, there's like 2 women on here. That'd be cool if there were more than 2 women. And I started doing some research on like how to get involved in comedy, and eventually I just found out I could take free improv classes. And I just stuck with it for a year, and
See,
eventually got into it.
Not to interrupt you, but if
See
you were
again,
an
not to
actual,
interrupt you, but
if you were an actual fan of the pod, you would know this. She's been on the pod.
I know
We
she's
spent
been.
2.5 hours, 2 hours 45 minutes.
Excuse me. Again,
Brother,
it's my show.
brother,
It's my show. It's Pop show
Brother.
right now. It's Pop show right now, right? It's Pop show right now. So
Fucking
the real
catch up, man.
Therrien host is taking over right now. So okay. So
okay.
thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Eric's in the back going, no, this fucking beta cock sitting back here going, oh my god, my 2 alphas are fighting.
I don't know what to do with my fucking hands right now, Ricky Bobby.
The little beta's in the corner going, oh my god, my alphas are fighting. Which Therrien do I pick?
No,
Somebody help.
Do I pick a Therrien or a Therrien? I don't know. And it's my house and they're picking on me. I'll believe it.
No, it's crazy. I was part of a frat back in college. It was called Beta Beta Beta. So stay with me. Fuck.
Did you get hazed really bad?
I never went to college. You're
he
crazy.
is a Libra, by the way. He is
a
a
bitch.
Libra.
Oh, I actually
Nah,
gotta.
but you know
no,
what's
wait,
crazy?
I gotta,
Oh my God, let him talk. Let
I
him
gotta
talk.
bring this up.
You know
No,
what's
Let him
crazy?
talk.
As a Libra,
Let him cook.
so I don't know if you ever used a triple beam before, but I know you have. But I feel like those.
I'm
scale-
so old. I've used the fucking
That's-
little.
That's what I was getting to. I was just like those triple beams.
You guys know
really-
what I'm talking about when I go like this, right? You gotta put a nickel there to make sure.
You ever use the paperclip method with the dollar bill for a gram?
No.
A dollar bill weighs a gram. And if you use a
Okay.
paperclip
If you use the
with a
nickel.
balance- no, it's a balance. So if you use a balance with a perfect thing like this, with a paperclip like that, and you bend it on the side, and you balance a dollar on the side, and whatever is in the bag on the other side.
His autism is
See,
leaking.
here's the thing.
My autism showing. Sorry.
When I was young, right? When I was young, they tried to switch us to the metric system, right?
Ooh, good luck.
Right? No, but we all fucking everybody knows grams and kilos,
That's why
right? We were fucking almost there. We were almost there. We're almost no liters too, right? Kilometers are almost there. It's on your speedometer. We're like, really? Listen, hey, we want to do something using a 12, not a 10 system. We're American. We use 12s, not 10. Let's make it fucking harder.
12's all right. I don't mind.
Yeah, just like she says. Oh, you You know why women don't know distances? Because they've been told this is 12 inches their whole life.
This is so true.
It is. Like, I'll admit.
This fucking
The real
guy.
tragedy
Fucking
of my
hack.
life is that I've only seen like one big dick in person, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna see it again.
That's why I like going into the fun houses with those mirrors.
Dick first.
Just don't go in the wrong mirror. Like, oh shit, it went in.
All right,
Just like Damian in every normal mirror.
if we're all just running bits, so my girlfriend told me I had a hog the other day. I told her it's more of a piglet. So it's
more like a pig in a blanket.
that's what I told her afterwards. I was just like, that's what it looks like.
Vienna sausage.
Oh my goodness.
If we're all just running bits, I'll just do.
What the fuck you? Listen, like all the 7 people that are going to be watching this and watching the show are going to want to expect this spit. Like,
Like I know what you said,
But I don't know what he said.
but it registered differently.
but it registered.
We're gonna
Probably.
move on.
There were too many is in there.
Except for success. I am so happy this is the first time I ever did this.
This is the first time ever here, guys.
So if you don't know the fucking truth, they don't want me to tell it. Just like they don't want to tell about the fucking
It's all right.
JFK
We've been
shit.
in here long enough.
I think
Has it been an hour? I've been told an
It's
hour.
been an hour and 17.
Oh, I'm fucking 17 minutes over. This isn't the first fucking time I was here. Not the first. We had a great fucking podcast before. And they're like, fuck it. He talked too much truth. We have to get rid of it.
Dude.
I want to get rid of it,
it was-
so bad. I'm going to even
telling
get
you.
rid of I got to get rid of this shit. I'm even getting rid of
was
my
the-
kid's shit. It's so fucking...
It was the fucking CIA, dude.
No,
they
it was
fucking crashed
no, actually,
my shit.
we had
Not
it. It was he talked truth. He talked truth. We can't let the truth out. No, seriously, they're like, hey, we want you here. We wanted you here, but we're gonna bring you 5th.
Hey, it's not
No,
my
no, no,
fault.
5th. Like we don't want
Dude.
you 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, or
Hold on.
4th to make
gotta
sure
ease
that
them
the
in.
shows go through.
Hold on. For the second
No,
time.
no easing. Right in.
For the second time. Once I threw that signal out there, dude. That
First
shit,
come, first serve.
Yeah, man. It's not my fault. You're fucking slow with the internet.
Ops.
Fucking guy. Jesus.
He opened
I
his,
know. I had a.
It took him a while to open his flip phone.
No, yeah.
Hit 3 buttons 4 times.
I had to go in there
Yes.
and hear. You got mail. I had to wait for that.
He's got dial-up, so...
I had to get that. What the fuck was that?
Get off the fucking phone! I gotta book something!
God damn it! It just hung up. What was that other one that we had friends list? What was that one before fucking Facebook?
Was it AIM?
MySpace?
Yeah, MySpace. Yeah, you guys wouldn't even be on the list. Go fuck yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Tom,
yeah.
Tom wouldn't even be our friends.
Topic.
Tom?
Tom, the dude that runs
Yeah,
MySpace. He wouldn't
Oh,
even be our
okay.
friends.
He was in most people's top 10.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
They put him there to be famous. They'll put him at like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Stupid.
He was the only guy. He was the only one to have more top
No,
10s
we want
than,
you on the show,
Tila
but we're not
Tequila.
going to have you first to say, we want you like you were the guy we wanted. You were really the guy we wanted, but we didn't go, hey, you come on first. Like, we want to perfect it, and then when you come on and do a great
Never
show,
said
we're
that.
going to fucking just delete it.
That was never said.
Like, we don't even want you, so
Come on.
I'm so bad, I'm going to fucking get
Come
rid of my
on.
kid shit, because I don't want you on. No, I really felt bad that you lost the stuff
Thanks,
that you
man.
lost.
That shit
Seriously,
sucked.
I'm
That
making
was such a
jokes.
good-
Listen,
I
I make a joke. Seriously,
I went through it, bro. You have no
No,
idea.
listen.
You have
I
no
cried.
idea
Cried
how
too
much.
because
Listen.
he punched me, and
Hey,
made me
fuck
cry.
off! I really care about this shit.
You cried because you're a
Important.
beta.
No, I said because so he
Because
cried, and then I cried too because he punched me until I cried.
You-
That's,
you-
that's I'm just kidding. I'm just
You
kidding.
cried because you're just a codependent fucking beta.
Dude, beta,
Wow.
beta, beta,
The
beta,
last,
beta.
the last 2 hours of this hour and 20-minute podcast have been nothing but lies. Let's just leave it out there.
But
No,
I did-
the reason why he really got rid of it is because the first hour and a half of the first podcast was just me destroying you.
Listen.
it was a family
It's
feud.
your,
It was a
it's
family
your
feud.
pod,
It was a
brother.
family
It was like
It's-
we were at the fucking family fucking reunion and he did not look good enough for me. Like family reunions
In the
down
trailer
south are a
park,
little different,
100%.
right? Family reunions is family reunions. They have a family tree. It's just all trunk, no branches.
Yeah. Oh.
Gross.
Don't look at me. I didn't hear what you said.
Gross.
I'm
Yeah, you're kind of glad.
But I
So,
do-
anyways, I'm glad I was here for the first time.
I got a question for you, Pops. So
Holy
if you
shit.
could jump back in time and tell younger Pop something that would make you, boom, what'd you tell him?
Okay, I'm gonna jump back in time and actually answer the question that you asked me
All right,
before.
there we go.
And then we'll go back to that.
Just answer the fucking question.
I am gonna answer the question, but the
knock
question
it
before.
off, Trump.
So
Just
the
answer
question.
the fucking question.
So the question that you asked me, what point, like what favorite spot?
Yeah.
And I started talking about it, and I really got off track. Was when I was in Harlem,
Nice.
and I was shut up.
I asked that question, you fuck.
Right.
What the fuck?
So then I'm gonna answer your question after. When I was in Harlem, and I'm like, and the crowd was over 60, and I came out and I said, oh my god, and they were all black, obviously Harlem, right? I'm like, this is my crowd. Yeah, this is my crowd. This is my people. You know, AARP. I
We're
loved
off
it.
track again. Here we go.
No. You asked me the favorite, and we're a hit. It wasn't the biggest crowd. Like the biggest crowd I ever did was 150 people. Right? I already talked about that. It was great. It was amazing. I did a fundraiser. Annie Powell
$600
was doing a fundraiser for number one person. For a food bank, which she's got another one coming up. Right? It was great. Raised a lot of money for the food bank. All that shit.
Fantastic.
150 people, made them laugh. Amazing. Next week, the other part of the thing did comedy in front of 10 comics. The other 10 that were on the show, right?
Sure.
You know, so
Sure,
it goes
sure.
from fucking feast to famine, right?
Yeah.
But I'm in there, and then I do the, hey, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I'm a little light skinned, and they laughed, and it killed, and I kept going. I'm like, okay, this is it. That's really like.
Were there some
and
like
it gave me
fucking
another
table slappers?
There was a
Like,
couple
what was-
movers and laughing. No, they were like a
Okay.
little. I'm like, yeah, you know, pigment impaired.
That's
yeah,
what I
I'm
wanna
doing my
know,
bit.
like-
no, it was like it is. And comedy is different. Like white people will laugh. I love it when you get a lot of black people are animated. Like if they run, they relocate. I love that shit. You make people laugh. Like shit. Like that's the best feeling, making people laugh, right? So when I can make a crowd not expect what they're expecting and laugh, that's the best fucking feeling, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the question you asked me, what would I do? What would I tell young pop?
he asked.
You get it. I get it. I answered your question with him. I'm asking, get with the fucking program.
This podcast has been
Pay
brought
attention.
to you by Ginkgo biloba and Blue Chew,
That's
everybody.
it. No blue chew. No blue chew.
Bring blood up here and bring blood down here.
No, I don't need blue chew. I don't need blue chew. I just got to rest up for 3 hours. No. What would I say to young Pops? There was never a young fucking Pops, right?
Yeah,
Pops was 50-something when he started, right?
No, yeah, go back. If you were,
But if I was younger, I
had
would.
to
I would.
start younger.
I wish I would have started younger,
Yeah.
right? Because again, it's not cockiness. It's not bravado. But when I'm on a show, when there's people there for comedy, and I'm in the groove, and I'm feeling it because I'm an energy person,
yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm
all
good, right? I get laughs where I want them laughs.
Mm.
And it's always, and you've done it. It's not always just a joke. It's
Oh, yeah,
with me.
true.
It's also facial expressions. Like
Yeah.
I love Steve Martin. I love
Yep.
Jim Carrey. Those things. Rodney Dangerfield. All those.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really fun.
You know, I just some of it's just like and just using stupid shit like
right.
being the white guy and talking about being a cracker, right? Like, oh, don't judge me. I'm not a saltine. I'm a townhouse.
Yep.
I'm a Ritz. I ain't no Nella wafer.
Yep.
Right? That makes no sense, but it makes you laugh, right?
I'm built like a Keebler elf. I get it.
This guy.
I'll just keep
You look more like a Nutter wafer. You know those Nutter butters? How they're like,
I get paid in cookies, baby.
You- no comment.
All right, so let me paint a scene for you. You walk into a time travel machine. You have no idea where it's taking you. But when you come out of the Flash, you're in a supermarket, and the only person in the aisle is yourself, but you're in your 30s. What's the one, like, you got 2 minutes. What are you saying to that person?
The 30-year-old or me? Because the
The
30-year-old would be
30-year-old.
good.
Yeah,
the
30-year-old
30-year-old.
you.
No, I'm saying the
It's
30-year-old
you.
would say to me, like, holy shit, this acid is really working. You look amazing.
There
How
we
old
go.
are you?
So
Holy
you probably
shit.
already did this once.
No. What would I tell a 30-year-old myself?
Yeah, if you, it's
'Cause
just
that's-
you and
that's
him.
a-
You
I
got
mean,
2
that's
No,
minutes.
it's
We're all-
honestly, I would
We're
rather.
all the same.
I'm 28.
Well, we're rounding up and rounding down. So
Honestly, I would rather go.
The median
I would.
age,
I would rather go back to it. I only have like 2. See,
You
saying
got
that.
2
No,
minutes. It's
no,
just-
no.
here's
See,
your
the thing is,
scenario.
there's
Just
30,
paint it.
30, 30. At that point, it's weird. Like I only have. and honestly, I only have 2 great regrets in my life, and they're before 30, right? Really, I regret things, but 2 great regrets I have in life. My first great regret is I have a son that I've never seen.
Okay.
When I was in high school, first girl I ever slept with, I got pregnant. He was born. I graduated 1983. He was born right before graduation, and he was put up for adoption. Right. The only thing I know is his name is Christopher, and he was put up for adoption in Holyoke Chicopee area. Right. That's all I know. I've never seen my son. It's my first greatest regret. I got 2 kids I love. Right. They're my kids, but
Let's go, everybody. Help us find Pops' kids.
Jesus fuck.
Well, no, and on the serious part, and on the again, being a comic, and I'm always joking about everything because that's how I deal with everything, right? Even shitty shit, I make jokes about it because there's people around. I go, oh, you're about the age of my son. Oh, your name's Christopher. I go, I hope you're not my son. Like, there's some people I've seen like, oh, I hope you're my son. Oh, I hope you're not my son because you're tall like the mother was. I'm afraid of women taller and bigger than me because this mother was taller and bigger than me. Yep. Right.
I wrote a joke about that. It's very in a way, it's similar. It's when I met Pops, I asked him, since we have the last name, are we related? And he very quickly shut it down. And that's when I realized men will go to any length to never pay child support.
No, it was worse being a dick and not paying child support, or paying child support and then finding out it's not your kid. Yeah. You know what I mean? Do you get that money back with interest? Right?
No.
But
no.
and then again, and I use it in like my life. I use it in my comedy, right? My life, and my other greatest regret. But I wouldn't be here probably right now or where I am was I got kicked out of the Navy. Okay. I wish I stayed. I was a blackout drunk. I joke about being a blackout drunk and the things like that. I won't go into all my bits, but I mean I did some fucked up shit. Like literally, I climbed on the outside of a balcony. I was younger and slimmer, and I climbed on the outside of a balcony.
Can't imagine that. Fuck.
Neither can I. I can't
in the
remember
Navy too.
But I was jumping.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
So I was jumping from the balcony of like the pool was
That
on like the
explains a
7th
bit.
floor, right? And I could climb up on the balcony of the 8th floor and jump in the pool.
Yeah.
That's cool. And I climbed up 2 floors, jumped in, climbed up 3 floors, and I blacked out. And then I woke up in the hotel room stealing shit.
Wow.
And I go, let's go for 4.
Yeah.
So I went up 4 floors, right? And I went to go open up the dresser, and the light came on, and literally a family in Chinese was yelling at me. And that's where my bit came in, where I said, I finally listened to that voice. I stopped drinking to that voice. That little Chinese voice that was telling me, get out of my room?
Fuck.
But it was true. I'm like, oh, shit, wrong room. And I literally went to the balcony and jumped into the pool.
Yes.
And then when I'm getting out of the pool, I look up, and I see a whole family of Asian people yelling at me.
I'll do it.
But I didn't stop drinking for another 20 years or 10 years. So, like, that voice didn't click. I'm a little deaf there, right?
Please stop going in other people's rooms.
Huh?
Yeah,
You stop going in other people's rooms.
That I remember. I can't climb like that anymore. No, but so those are my 2 greatest regrets.
Yeah, and
so if I would rather go back to when I was like 18, 19, 20 and tell me
change that.
But
stop
that's not
fucking
the
drinking.
scenario, motherfucker. The scenario is you meet your 30-year-old self. So what I'm gathering is you
So
would
when I meet
actually say is, hey, bro, you have a kid out there, and you should probably find him.
Listen, hey, bro.
Is what you
at the
said.
time, because at the time when I was 30, no, it wasn't time for me to find my kid.
Yeah.
No, you don't know who I was when I was 30.
It could have changed.
No, and again, it could have changed him, or I wasn't ready. I don't believe that everything happens for a reason, right? I don't think that everything is predestined, because if it's predestined, then it doesn't matter what you do.
I don't think
right?
it's fair that you would allow your past self to continue living with regret like that he doesn't even know until he's later on in life anyway.
Again, my
But that's
30-year-old,
not fair to him.
No, my 30-year-old.
You should let him know.
My 30-year-old self. So my
It's a lot of
30-year-old,
regret to hold on
my
to,
30-year-old
man.
self would have been 1995.
All right,
Right.
yeah.
1995. I was active in addiction. Right. I was active in being an asshole.
So what
more
would
than
you
I am
say
now.
to yourself?
Probably the same thing that he said. Stop.
I want him
Yo,
to answer.
no, that's what I said. Like, stop drinking. Right.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I don't even know if I would say, hey. Well, I definitely say, don't do crack. Right. Crack is whack.
Yeah.
Right.
But
But
that would
anybody
have
who's
everlasting effects.
no, but it does. Like, the thing is about, I'll admit it. Crack, the first hit was amazing. After that, you were chasing it.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
But
That is
alcohol-
so
like,
true.
But
You've never
again,
done crack. Shut the fuck up.
Well, I've never-
Don't sit here and agree. I can
I'm just
agree to
saying.
this. I've done it.
I've done it.
But it's made me like everything. Yeah,
Bless
again,
your heart. Bless your fucking soul.
no, you
I'm
don't.
With you,
Like,
Pops. Let's
yo,
go.
I mean, and I'm not proud of everything I did, but everything I did made me who I am today, right?
Right,
And even at
right.
59, I'm continuing to try to be a better human being.
Yeah.
Like, I have anger issues. I know I have. I'm definitely road rage. Like, if you're in the left lane,
You're a Therrien.
I'm a Therrien. Yes, I am. Like I'm like my father. Like, if you're in the fucking, if you're in the left lane, I don't care if you're doing 80. If I'm doing 85, move over and then come back.
Yeah.
You know, don't, because I'll be an asshole. Like, I used to brake test people, right? I used to be an asshole who would brake test people. Well, that could get you in trouble. So I became passive aggressive. I will pass you. I will get up next to a tractor trailer doing 60 and hit my cruise control, so we're all going 60.
Nice.
Go fuck yourself.
I
You were in a
appreciate
hurry
that.
before now, and that happened before. And the first time I did it, like, I was trying to be nice because I was going to pass this woman, and I couldn't. And thank God I didn't because there was a statey there. So then when I was able to pass her, I was going to thank you, and she flipped me off. I'm like, oh, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
So I pulled up, and there was a tractor trailer, and I did it. I'm doing 65 next to the tractor trailer, and I'm driving, and I'm not bitching, I'm not flipping off, and I'm swearing, but I'm looking to see her bitching and flipping me off and swearing in the back, and I'm just driving, and my wife goes, "Are you happy with yourself?" I said, "I am, and you should be happy with me too, because I'm not yelling, I'm not swearing, I'm not hitting brakes. This is amazing." So passive aggressive is great. So my point is, even at this age, I'm trying to become a better human being.
Yeah, for sure.
I try to pay attention to what I'm doing. If I realize I'm wrong, hey guys, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Like, I got,
Yeah.
But if I'm not, like, I'm not gonna hide it, and-
Finally, he apologized to you.
Yeah. Hey, man.
That's good. First time ever on the pod, and he apologized to you.
What?
I
just
said
wanna
if
say-
I was wrong, I would apologize. Did you hear me say I would apologize to?
We have
No.
it recorded. You
Look,
apologized to him.
even-
I don't know what he's apologizing for.
I have nothing to apologize to Eric. Like, I haven't said shit to him other than that what he said is he's a beta and sitting in the corner and stop
It's
fucking.
fine, yeah.
he's been verbally
No,
abusive to
it's,
Eric
it's very funny
many
too
times.
because I do vibe with you not meeting your son because I have a sister I never met. My dad had a kid when he was 15.
Mm-hmm.
In high school, it's crazy to have a kid. She absolutely moved away, so that's why I don't date older women. Period. So you never knew who you're gonna meet. And no, she lives in Texas.
I don't like that period after that. Calm down, fucking Leo. I don't date
But it
older
was-
women.
Period.
Jeez.
But yeah, no,
Is this
it
open?
scares
Is
me.
this
It
new?
scares me 100%.
Yeah, it's for you.
That's all.
It's all
That's
you.
all
Yeah.
yours, man.
But
Fucking, you want this too?
No, I got this.
You still got that?
I talk. When I'm talking, I'm not smoking.
I know. I gave it to you, so you'd shut the fuck up.
And honestly, it didn't work, bitch. My show. It's a Therrien. That's what I said. If he can't be here, a Therrien will be here. Fuck the Therriens.
That's wild. You know, we
No, which is funny is because
we are related. Like, there's no way far
back
enough
far
down the
enough.
line. There's no way
yeah,
we're
somewhere in the
not.
tree we're related. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what? Show some fucking respect, brother.
Listen, I ain't gonna show respect for a nut on the tree.
Why? We're all nuts. How do you think we got here?
I'm a fucking branch, bitch.
No,
I'm a branch because
bro. I have. How many kids you got that you know of? I got 4 that you know what I mean, bro. I'm a whole ass motherfucking tree trunk, bro.
You're a little fucking bonsai.
I'm a. Oh yeah.
Sitting
Oh, I'm like a Buckeye. More like a Buckeye. I'm from Ohio.
You ever have Buckeyes? Peanut butter balls?
Wrap me
Peanut
up.
butter, yeah, chocolate peanut butter, Buckeyes.
Yeah, wrap me up.
Wrap me up, he says.
Wrap you up.
Fuck.
You have to now, man. I can't. If I keep reproducing,
Get it snipped.
never.
Why?
Cause it's not fucking
not
natural, brother.
What?
Neither is a condom.
I'm gonna just keep. I don't use condoms.
You just said I gotta use condom. Well, yeah, we know.
We all know you. Oh,
Bro, you just went retarded on yourself. That was crazy.
I think I did the same
Yo,
face
he
in
said
that
the hard
character.
R. He went hard R.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I say that every episode.
My favorite thing to call people is fucktard.
Oh, I like that too.
That's just rude, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I must be a Therrien.
Fucktard. That's like 2 levels of just asshole. You know what I mean?
Why? It's
What-
shortening
why?
2 words.
Why?
It's condensing 2 words.
No, it's not. Fuck is already the word fuck. You're adding it to retard.
Fucking, tard. Fucktard. Fucktard. Fatard.
How do we
What do you
know
want to be, a
the
fatard?
ING is the original
Yeah, it's not.
like,
It's.
spelling?
Not,
Do you want me
thank
to?
you.
I'm
What
not.
came first, fucking or fuck? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who smoked after. Who smoked first after? Because then I was the guy. That's, whoever's done first is the guy.
Oh shit! All right, drink some more of that.
I'm
Get a
empty.
reach
I'm
up.
out.
Oh,
I'm out.
dude, tell me you got another one.
There's
This
another
man,
one, but it's a no fizz. It's a no fizz one. He
this
doesn't
man
want it.
fucking needs it. All right,
You
listen.
get no fizz. You get fizzless. You
I
fucking
didn't know. I
You're
didn't know.
again.
Eric, stop
no,
making
you're,
this guy
you're,
host
fucking
your
read.
podcast, bro.
Fucking read.
Stop making this guy host your podcast.
Dude, I've been fucking talking way too much.
Ask it. No, you haven't.
What are you talking about? I've been talking this whole fucking time.
So, hey, this podcast, we're supposed to be asking you questions, but you talk too much. Oh, don't come on our show. Hey, how are you guys doing?
I'm fucking great, man. We're having fun.
See,
It's gonna be
it's easy for you. You can sit back and do nothing like you normally do.
right. That's my favorite part is I don't have to do a fucking thing.
But why are you opening your mouth? So, Eric, how are you doing today?
Fuck, I'm doing great.
I thought so. All right. Why do you only have the spit guard?
Huh?
Why do you only have the
I
spit
spit
guard?
a lot.
I had one too, but I broke
It's
it.
called a-
I thought betas are supposed. Never mind. Yeah, I know you have one, but you took it off. You're
Yeah,
you're
I
handling it
was
like a
over it.
pro.
Thanks.
I mean,
was
pro
over it.
comic,
I
not like-
can't be held back.
Thanks.
She'd rather swallow that mic.
I'm not saying it's holding it by the base like a pro.
Yeah.
Wow.
I do no hands like
You
a pro.
you had a lot of experience in that.
I
Holding
was
them
I
by
was
the
I was
base?
single for 7 years. Yeah, I got a lot of experience.
Wow.
That's why I ain't got to be a dog. Why? Well,
Yes.
that's it. Like it's again, I don't have to disappoint anybody else. Like I can go right to bed. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yep.
I don't even have to clean up. Easy.
Peel it off in the morning, call it a day.
Morning.
Sorry.
Shower the next day. Whatever.
Sleep in the shower.
All right, pops. I want to see how this makes you feel.
Oh no, I'm already on edge.
Hey, look at me. I can't see. Look at me. I can't see. You scared? Yes, I'm scared. You should be. You're getting cranked right now. Like, share, subscribe.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to. I had to.
Why?
God, I don't know why. I'm going to hell.
Why?
I'm going to fucking hell.
What was the?
How does that make
So
you
Eric,
feel?
how you doing?
How does that
Well,
make
what does that make me feel? That you should get rid of a Therrien and bring a Therrien.
Everything comes with me. That's what you don't get.
Yeah, that's why you got 4 kids.
Fuck.
Thank you.
That's all right.
You're
Clap,
welcome.
clap, clap. Can we get a clap? Can we get a clap with that one? That was all right. Everything comes with me. That's all right.
Yeah.
Come on.
Get it in the divorce. It's the only good thing that beta's for. Is
Hey,
keeping
man.
the shit. I fucking love it. Like when I listen, when I learn shit, I use it forever. Like
I love playing
like,
into the beta role.
Listen,
I
listen.
love playing.
I know you do.
That's
I know
what
you
a
do.
beta would
I know.
say.
That's what a beta would
Y'all
say.
got it twisted. This guy will literally like wrap somebody up in a motherfucking pretzel.
Beta
bend
doesn't
them
mean
over.
that you
Don't
can
tell
wrestle.
them my
Shut
secrets.
the
Beta
fuck
doesn't
up.
mean
Don't
that you
tell them my
can't fight
This
it.
guy's a shit brick house.
Don't tell
Dude.
people my secrets.
Shut the fuck up. Yo, that's the like the great conspiracy of this show is that he's the beta cook. In all reality, bro, this guy will fuck you up.
Ah.
Not you. I mean,
I will kiss
but
you so gently.
Don't let
Pops.
him. Don't let him He's,
That's why he's in the corner.
that's right.
You put baby in the corner this
That's
time.
fucking right.
Yes, I am baby in the corner.
You just introduced me to like the duality of a cuck. Like you can fight too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
no,
can.
I'm a power bottom.
No,
Does,
like,
yeah, does
It just goes
hey,
to
bottoms-
show how alpha I am. You know what I mean? I tame this motherfucker.
bottoms can donkey punch sometimes too. You know what I'm saying?
No, I used to box a lot. I used to box as a kid. That was my thing. Yeah, it was like mostly brothers, cousins, and people at school. But yeah, I never lost.
Oh, don't hit me.
Yeah, no, it was that. It was that.
Yeah.
It was that. It was that. Please stop. Please stop.
Oh, please don't hit me that hard.
Oh man.
God. Yeah, I was gonna say something. I was on a good track. You had to fucking interrupt me. Like it's your own show or something. Like it's your shit, your equipment. Like it's my show right now.
Oh man.
It is.
It is.
It is.
Oh man.
Pops, this is your show. Pops, look at me.
Shut the fuck up. Get
Pops.
out.
Pops, this is your show.
Holy shit.
This is your show.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's okay,
I'm
Pops.
crying. That was funny as fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was good.
Pops.
What are you doing over there? Like she keeps looking like, oh, I got a fucking date. I got something to do. Like, is this thing over yet? Like, I feel like you're timing
was
me.
Reading my prayers.
Okay. Which ones?
Wait,
And also,
wait. I'm sure it was the Serenity Prayer for this fucking role.
Welcome to Move the Mic podcast,
Welcome
where
to-
the producer is the funniest one here.
well, I'm at a moral quandary.
Our pops who that aren't in heaven.
The funniest one here, like of the millennials. Go fuck yourself.
No, I said
Oh,
what
you're Gen Z.
I'm Gen Z.
I said. I said what I
just saw
said.
something. Is this true? Sometimes now they're calling you Zoomers.
That's what Gen Z
The
is
fuck?
short for.
Really?
No, it's not.
And all right, at least that's short. Like again, are you Gen Y?
I don't know what the
No,
fuck.
they're
that is.
millennials.
Are you a
They're
are you a
millennials
millennial?
because they're older than
I'm
Are you
thir-
a
I'm
millennial?
30. I
Are you-
don't know
so
what the
you're a
fuck.
millennial, which is really Gen Y, because you guys had to change it. It's Gen Y. The fuck do we have you?
What the fuck is
You're
that?
asking me.
This is what I'm saying. The millennials. We're millennials. We're
We're
millennials.
going off the walls
When were you
here.
born? Look it up.
1994.
Look
I don't
up when
give a
1994.
fuck.
Oh, that you wanna look up a fucking blind chick fucking dropping. I can't see. Yeah, that's funny. But you don't
All
look
right,
up what
hold on.
you are.
Let's fucking look up what
I'm a
what
millennial.
generation we are.
Okay, first of all, there's going to be a lot of flack about this, but I am Gen Z because I'm a cuss. All right.
I'm a cusper.
I'm a cuss.
I'm a cup.
Well, listen.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
Generation
talk about
90,
Y.
yeah, you're Gen Y, which
Also
is also
known
a
as
millennial.
millennials.
Because the millennials had right. So,
Hey everybody,
so-
Pops knows things.
Right. So like
Fucking
me,
wow.
I'm Gen X, but I'm a cusp too because boomers start 64. I'm
Right.
65. That's why I have boomer tendencies. That's why I hate the fucking millennials.
Yeah.
No. That's why I take naps at
Yeah.
That's why I take naps at 4.
Dude, I took a nap today too. I think we all took
I,
naps.
I did nap. I did.
I wish I was taking a nap right now.
Yeah, me too. Fuck.
I wish you were napping. Can you take a nap? Can we put the pillow over his head? Like,
I do that to myself every time I jerk out.
not
tried,
enough.
yeah.
Not enough.
I just do the old shove my face in it and lay there and. You know what I mean?
Total
Dude.
pussy.
That's why all my
Your wife is gonna love to watch this one.
she doesn't watch these.
Shout outs.
I make
Friend
my
of the pod. Friend of the pod.
yeah. My friend's away from the pod. Huh?
This
Thing's so great. My wife don't even watch it. Huh? Shit, even I listen.
Y'all
I,
saw it. Y'all see he winked.
even I make my wife watch my shit. Like sit here.
Keyword make. Y'all fucking
oh,
heard
yeah.
that.
Make,
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. You
Yeah,
want to eat?
this is fucking
You want to
boomer,
eat?
boomer society right
You want
here.
to
He
eat? Make sure
makes
this shit
his
is funny.
wife.
Yeah.
Babe, listen to this Type 5. You want chicken tenders?
You want chicken tenders? Fuck that. Chicken tenders. You don't know my wife. You want the ribeye? Like when I went to Florida, my wife's like, "You can go alone because you'll save half the money." First of all, I would save more than half because I can eat at Wawa every day. But no, I didn't save half the money because I fed my daughter too.
I feel like that means don't spend your money on me because I'm gonna make twice the money on OnlyFans when you're gone. I think that's what that really means.
She could. That's fine.
Probably.
I got no problem
Feet
with
finder.
that.
Feet finder's a big one.
OnlyFans is
For,
fine.
like, the
because
older
OnlyFans
women?
is like for people.
friends.
Only friends. Yeah.
Feet don't age. Am I right, Eric? Feet
only
don't age.
Only cobwebs.
If I had the drive, I'd be a millionaire off OnlyFans right now.
I don't even have to, but I'm gonna pee just to get the fuck out of here.
Thank you. Now we can talk about him.
I call next after he pees. I call next after he pees.
The ad is actually just me and Pops.
Yeah. My OnlyFans, yeah.
So what's the long game, Pops? Where you want to be in 5 years besides like in
Alive.
a retirement home? Yeah.
Alive?
So
Yeah.
that's it. No,
No.
we know you got the youngness in you.
No,
we know what you're
only the
what
good
you're
die young.
pulling.
I'll be alive to 3,000.
Oh, you know what they say.
No, yeah,
Funny don't crack.
yeah. Okay. No, what they say is you can't bomb in a mic because it ain't a mic.
That's true.
No, you know what I like? I gotta say this. Yes, this part's gonna be ego. This part's like
Shoot it.
I am
wanna
gonna
hear it.
shoot it. I am gonna shoot
Oh,
it, not
okay.
in the pillow, and not with my face in the pillow. No. I love it when people watch.
Oh,
That's a
you're
cuck.
Right.
Dude,
Not-
you're a
no,
cuck
not the
me.
cock-
Hey, come on. Come
No,
to the
no.
cuck corner. You gotta
No,
come over
like
here.
it when people. No, I don't say I like watching. I like it when people watch. What I'm saying is like watch people what I'm doing on social media, right?
Yep.
Because I don't think people used to say and message, "Hey, this is the gym tonight," right?
I love that.
right.
Now I see people going, "This is the gym tonight." I'm doing shows. I go, "This is the office."
Yeah.
I'm starting to see people go.
Pops, I gotta pee too. I'll be right back.
That's fine.
I'm still listening outside.
Yeah.
We have speakers outside.
Awesome. But I see people saying, this is tonight's office.
Right.
So I feel really good about that. Like, all right, you watch what I'm doing, but you ain't doing shit with me, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, you see.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I mean, yeah, being a little braggadocious, I've been around some areas where the people that have been doing it a little longer at the same time as me aren't hitting. So, like, yeah, I know I got game. Like, that's the part. Like, I know I got game. I know how funny I can be. Like, I know there's times I can't be funny. That's why I could never do Zoom comedy. Like, I tried Zoom.
It's so
I
hard.
tried it during.
Oh, man, that's brutal.
tried it. I
So
tried it
hard.
during COVID. I can't. I'm an energy person. That's why sometimes at mics I'm like, especially when it's an all comic mic. It's like, all right, I got to go up there, get the calluses. I got to try. Oh, all right, this one worked in front of the comics. Okay, it might work in front of real people. Not that comics aren't real people,
No,
but
I know.
you know
Yeah.
what I mean, some of us will laugh. Like, and I'll admit it. Like, I'll call it like Cliff Muller. I love it when I can. Cliff Muller's got a great laugh. I love his laugh, and if I can make him laugh, make that laugh, like, all right, I did good. Randy Young, he's in the one that we were talking about that will move, relocate. Like, first time I saw him, I'm like, man, if I can make him move, great. Dude made him relocate 3 times. Like, love it. Love that.
Yeah.
Dude. You know what I mean? So, yeah, love it. Love fun.
it.
Love comedy.
Me too.
Comedy's amazing.
Who?
It's also soul sucking.
Yeah.
It is so soul sucking. It's so, but if you can keep up with it, I've seen people, like I said, I've been doing it about 7 years. There's people still in the game from when I started. There's some people I thought would fucking be in Texas, but really working in Texas, not just going to Texas to try to get on the mothership, right? And then there's some people, they're gone. I don't know where they are. And then there's new guys and ladies, and
It's a
not
revolving
binaries,
door.
right?
Yeah.
and it's great.
Yeah. Right. So, like, when things are getting rough for you in comedy, when you're finding it hard to write new things, or, you know, maybe things are just getting repetitive, who are some comedians that you maybe will throw on just to kind of get the juices going?
Okay, for me, honestly, I don't watch a lot of comedians anymore because I don't want to steal ideas, get ideas. I think I'm taking their ideas, right? Before that, comedy, love comedy. Like my Rodney Dangerfield, my number one, Don Rickles. If you cannot tell my sarcasm, my family was always sarcastic. My father called me.
Don's a legend.
My father called me sumo growing up. Sumo. Oh. My mother would fart and say, "There's a kiss for you." You know. So my family was very sarcastic. Don Rickles, Rodney Dangerfield, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, George Carlin before he got way too political when he got older. Come in. And then Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, Sebastian, those guys. And then you got like the clean, Stephen Wright, amazing one-liners. Both Mitches, right? Amazing one-liners. Hedberg, and there's another one, I forgot his name.
McConnell?
Mitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Shaky, yeah.
Sleepy Mitch.
Yeah. But so for me, comedy, I don't like listen to a lot of comics now, right? Some of the specials, some of it. But for me, a lot of my comic is conversations, real life stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Real life stuff. Like that thing that I did earlier about the bubble and that stuff. I was talking to a guy when I was at the Salsa con Fuego a couple weeks ago, and we were just talking, and I said that. And he's laughing their asses up. That works. That'll work.
It's my favorite flavor of Doritos.
Yeah.
Salsa con fuego.
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, I got some Salsa con Fuegos in my car right now.
So like, if you're having a hard time writing, your best thing, your favorite thing to do is just maybe go to an open mic, talk.
I go to
other
open mic,
comics.
listen, conversations. Really,
Yeah.
honestly, my again, most of my comedy is real life.
You're right.
I've only been writing comedy for like 7 years.
Mhm.
I've been me for 59, right? Like I said, even when I was delivering pizza, I would do 5, 6, 7 minutes with people. I would tell them jokes. I would tell them Norms would like jokes, or jokes that like stories. And they're all from stories. Like I had this one, my boss. I had a boss, right? And he had a 5-year-old son, and his stepsister was like 6. And wow, one for the homies. So you went out there, but you didn't bring me in the other Celsius
No, I didn't. Yeah.
because I said it was fizz-free,
Yeah, it was
but
no
that's
fizz.
okay.
Yeah, you didn't want it.
That's okay.
I'll drink it tomorrow.
All right, cool. And Mia goes, I want a boyfriend. And Mia's like 5. I'm like, Mia, why do you want a boyfriend? Without skipping a beat. Her brother goes, so when they break up, she can get half his stuff. I'm like, that's fucking material right there.
Yeah.
Like, so real life for me, when it's hard, it's real life. And, you know, again, I don't do new stuff every week. I don't go to mics every week, which I wish I could, right? But I've been getting on shows, I've been getting on things, so those are that, right? And also you can throw in a new thing on a show, right? You can try it, right?
Yeah.
But I've been doing this long enough, I have enough stories, enough stuff that I know, like you guys can blessing me with a half hour to tell my story. You know what I mean? I have a half hour. I believe I have a half hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With talking to the crowd and all the things that just have happened in my life with my wife and my jobs and everything. You know, that's me. Like, I'm a storyteller. I'm not fluffy. I'm not those, but that's my type of stuff, right? Telling stories. I have some one-liners. I have some other things, you know, end up with my dad joke, all that stuff, right? Love it.
Yep.
So I really don't watch comedy. My juices are, again, there's times what I was saying, just that thing, when I think I'm out, they pull me back. And I'm like, I hate it. You know, I'm like, again, it's me being me in my feelings. Yeah, I'm a grown-ass man, but I still have feelings. I freely admit it, right? I freely admit that I'm a grown-ass man that can cry when he has to, can hurt when he has to, and all that shit, right? I'll look and go, how are they on a show? I want to be on a show. I know how funny I am.
Yep.
Right? And then, but there's times I'm like, do I want to be on that show?
Yep.
Right?
I wish Eric did that more.
No, you get to no.
I'm a slut.
Listen, no, trust me.
I'm a show slut.
No, and this is what I was gonna say. I will do things for free too, right? I will do things,
sure.
but it's getting to a point where now people ask me how much do I want, and I don't always know my value yet because I don't want to overvalue myself, but I don't want to undervalue myself. But I'm getting to the point now, like, I know my value, right? I know my value.
That leads me to my next question. Like, how much of comedy for you now that you're 7 years in is really like a presentation of confidence? You know what I mean?
I've gotten more. I'll be honest. So I started this, and again, this is part of my issue with this and being old and all this shit. I bounce, right? What I started saying is when we first started, me and Maverick were doing a New Year's Eve show. First year in, I'm 6 months in. Hey, I'm doing 20 minutes to close.
First year.
I did 20
6
minutes, but
months?
it was shit. It was shit, right? It wasn't funny. It wasn't all funny. It was
Saying words.
yeah. Some of it was funny. Some of it wasn't. Some of the stuff is I still have, like the Nella wafer bit. That was that night.
Yeah.
Right. So some of it worked. Some of it's been in. Some of it I got rid of it, and then some of it like, oh, let's try it now, like bringing it back. Right. So I was more cocky and confident then. Right. Then as I got a little in, I started losing it because I'm like, oh, I was funnier back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was, you know, and then also me and Maverick started EMT comedy because nobody was playing with us.
Yep.
So we made our own field. I'm going to say it this way. Everybody's got a field now.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we were the first ones to do it, but
Yep.
a lot of people that are doing it, were doing it after they came to our mics, which is amazing, which is great. I love it. That's what we need, right? But what we need is good comedy.
Yeah. For
Right?
sure.
There's not always good comedy,
Yep.
right? And also, there's, again, you guys call me a headliner, and I'll take it, right? But I'll admit, like, I'm not a headliner yet, right?
Oh, it's
for this show.
We're presenting.
I get it.
The people who've
No,
been on
listen,
the
We
pod.
think should be
Listen, I
Yeah.
get
where
it.
they should be.
No,
at.
I get it. I get it. Like I said, and I know myself, right?
Yep.
And I'm gonna put it this way again. Yeah, I went to New York. They're like, hey, what do you think of New York? You can see how New York comedy is. Oh, you're from Springfield. Oh, we see what New York. It is a little different, right?
Yep.
It is a
Yeah.
little different, right? I would never be a headliner there.
Yep.
Right? Maybe a feature.
Mhm.
Definitely an opener, right? Sometimes words are perception.
Yep.
Right? That's why I'll take it from you guys. I appreciate it, right? I'll take it.
Yep.
I'll take it as a badge of honor.
It's full.
Right? I'll take it as a badge of honor and respect. Right? That I think that you guys are giving me. And that's how I feel it, right?
Oh, that's how we feel about you.
And I appreciate that, right? I really wow, that's loud. I really appreciate that. You know, utmost respect. Because I don't get, I'll be honest, I've been in the game. I feel like a lot of times I don't get the respect. You know?
Dude,
And
that's
again-
no fucking respect.
All right,
No, and not that way.
To break the fourth wall, it's
Yeah.
we had this conversation on the first time you were in here.
Yes.
And when the opportunity was given to us, I mean, that definitely
First person that came up.
That definitely did ring through my head. And it's not just because you said it, it's because dude, I've seen your sets. I've seen you do different 5 minutes many times, and I'm not trying to say that you're better than anybody else on the show, but to wrap up a 30-minute fucking congruent good stories, have you laughing, have you thinking like what the and then laughing again, like dude, you're the one right now. You know what I mean?
And like I said, I appreciate that so much that you like, and it was a 24-hour period that made me happy and feel good. I had been feeling good about comedy. Like I've been having some opportunities, and I've been being told some amazing things about myself. Right? Again, I got may not seem. I'll admit it. I got low self-esteem. Right? I got like when I was a kid, I was always picked on. I didn't have a lot of friends. Like again, freely talk about myself because it's made me who I am. I had my best friends when I was young sell me oregano.
Dang.
And I'm like, hey, you want to smoke this? Oh, no, that's reefer. We only smoke marijuana, right? Again, me being naive, right? I had my best friend when I was in the Navy. Hey, can you keep an eye on my girlfriend? Well, I didn't mean while she was changing, right? He slept, like, and I've had close friends hurt me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It sucks.
It does. But then
As the beta in the corner.
But then again, the closer, the more...
I'll never hurt you, baby. I'll never.
As the beta in the corner, hey.
Yeah, but you kind of like that thing. That's why you sit in the corner. No. just fucking with you, just a little bit. No, but so I don't always feel respect, honestly. Right? There's times I go to they're like, oh, it's Pops. Hey, Pops. Oh, good to see you, but oh, you're still doing comedy. That's how I feel, right?
Oh, you're still doing comedy. That's crazy.
No, that's how I feel sometimes. Like, oh, wow. Like, and again, you go to places. I went to Boston one time. Right, it was a while ago, but it was early. But I got up, nobody had seen me. They're like, wow, you're funny. I said, wow, thank you.
Yeah, it's hard.
You know, it's like, okay.
You're just always, like,
But that's such a good compliment because, like, when you come up on stage and that person doesn't know you, they don't know what to expect.
And that's why I'm telling you guys, get the fuck out of this area for a little while.
It's crazy because like I almost vibe with that too because I've had friends reach out to me be like, hey, I want to come see you do your thing, but then the next time they call me, I want to see you do your silly little thing, and I go, silly little.
Yeah.
Man, does that feel fucking good for the thing that I care about most?
Does that feel fucking
you know what I'm talking about?
Familiar?
You've heard that,
Silly
yeah.
little.
Yeah, that's
And that's
familiar.
definitely-
Silly little. That's what really gets me. I'm just like silly.
I
wrote
thought-
that in my joke book. I go silly little dick. I was
Yeah,
I was just like,
Get rid of
yeah,
the
come
dick.
see my
Listen,
silly little thing.
get rid of the dick.
Yeah.
And say, not like I've heard that enough, right? Or whatever. Get rid of the dick, right? You don't always have to be crude and that stuff, right?
no.
And there's one lesson, like again,
Here we
I'm
go.
not
Here we
the-
go. Right and clean.
No,
101.
No, listen, again, these are lessons that I've learned from other people. Like the gym thing, right?
Yeah.
That you can't bomb in a gym. That's not mine. I pass it on.
Yeah.
Pat Oates told me that. All right.
Dude,
I don't know if you know
did
Pat
that
Oates.
resonate with us more?
Right.
than
Oh, yeah,
anything.
for
And
sure.
it resonated with me, and that helped my confidence. You were talking about confidence, so it brings it back to the confidence, right? Pat Oates, he hosts the Bringers at Comics at Foxwoods.
Okay.
He's on the radio station, right, with
Oh,
Vince
yeah,
Barry and
yeah,
Emily, right? He hosts shows and mics and stuff, right? I'll be honest, when I first met him at the Bringer, I didn't think he was a personable guy, nice guy, but he was at work and he was trying to protect the real comic that was featuring, right? I met him a couple nights. He's like, you can't bomb at a mic. It's a mic. You can't bomb. And that's what I took from him. Like, I take everything buffet style, right?
For sure.
Not just my food, but everything. Like, take a little of this, a little of this, a little of this. Again, it's someone else said it. If you take from one comic, it's stealing. If you take from everybody, it's research,
True.
right? So if I learn from everybody and I pass it on, because that's what we're supposed to do, right? So you can't bomb in a gym.
True.
Right? That was the first one. And the other one we were saying, I forgot,
Confidence?
confidence. No, it was, yeah. There was another lesson I was trying to, clean. The other thing I learned from, there's a difference between clean and dirty, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And I learned from, again, Philip Anthony, another touring comic, does great things, right? He's helped me. He's brought me places. I got to open up or do 5 minutes at Headliners Comedy Club in New Hampshire because of him one time, right?
Yep.
So again, one of my
He's an
mentors.
OG. He's an OG.
He's one of my mentors, right? He's one of my mentors, and when you're talking about sex, don't be dirty.
Yeah. Find different words.
Don't
Find
be
different
dirty.
words.
Don't use the word. Don't swear. Don't
What are you gonna
When
say?
you're talking about sex, don't say fuck.
When
don't say
Martha
dick.
and Phil were having intercourse.
No. Like
Coitus,
if you,
coitus.
no, or if you want to talk about head or your dick, you can just like point or do something else. Like if you don't. No,
But that's physically.
there's different. But there's
It's
different. There's
dirty,
different.
but it's
There's
not.
different ways you can do it. You're not just like, go suck my dick.
It's like when Bob Saget was hosting like America's Funniest Home Videos, and you'd be like, "Oh, that's," and you saw somebody like,
Yeah,
some
but
dirty
Bob
dude-
Saget. You ever see Bob Saget's real shit?
Yeah, I know.
So
Different,
he's
different,
definitely
different.
not. Yeah.
No, I
yeah.
know, but
he's
everyone's
not that
American-
dad from Full
Everyone's
House.
going shh, and
He's a different
you
dad.
know, but I don't. So give me an actual example.
I'm not gonna do people's jokes. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
don't know.
Bring up
dude.
Bob Saget.
Well, like I can give you one.
All right, thank you.
She knows.
Like I feel like that I had a really good night at the Nook once upon a time,
Yes.
and everybody was talking about
Every
pussy.
week.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna talk about pussy too. And it was a great set. It had a lot of laughs and people really were into it. But the thing that kills me the most is that they said pussy like 6 times in 3 minutes. And it's like you could have used the word once or twice.
Okay, yeah.
And it would get the point across.
But that's
then
still-
it's just like it's so redundant. Like you don't have to necessarily explain.
You
it
could
out.
call it my pleasure palace. You could say it anything else other than
And
the
then that
derogatory
gives
term.
you the space to like play into it, be like, ooh, my pleasure palace,
Yeah.
and like that's automatic.
I just feel like if you're trying to be clean, maybe you shouldn't even be talking
There's
about
a
it.
difference between clean
and dirty.
and dirty.
Uh-huh.
You know, people think that clean is just not swearing.
Right.
It's also depends on the material and the place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a difference. You can be clean and edgy without saying certain words, dick, pussy, asshole, all that shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Again,
I don't know. I
these
guess
are,
I'm of the school of like the George Carlin, where like, you know what I mean. You got to
Say what you
use.
mean.
You got to say the
Yeah, but
fucking words.
you
Fuck
can,
it.
but then again, I love George Carlin, but as he got older, he just got too political.
Yeah, but that's not what
So
I'm talking
again,
about.
but there's different levels of comedy. I'll admit, I never thought Andrew Dice Clay was funny. I never found Sam Kinison funny.
Really?
No.
What?
Oh man.
No. Oh, what? Hickory dickory dog. It sucked my.
No,
No.
it's more Sam Kinison be like, ah!
Yeah, that too. It's just like again,
the preacher style that he has.
some of it,
insane.
yeah, but I again wasn't my type of comedy.
Yep.
Right? It wasn't.
Yeah. So what was your comedy? It
Again,
was
so
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. So
Yeah. that
Don
makes-
Rickles,
Yes.
Richard Pryor,
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, Steve Martin for the physical comedy.
Richard
Love
Pryor was
Oh,
Richard
geez.
Pryor. Like Richard Pryor is the GOAT, right?
He is not
He's-
clean at all.
No, but he could do funny
Yeah.
things like
Bits.
when he was talking about the little monkey that would fuck him in the air with,
Yep.
like be like a little Q-tip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was funny. He was funny, but he again a lot of his stuff was real life.
For sure.
Real life.
On
Yeah.
fire.
And when
on
you could
fire.
talk real, like there, I watch people. I'm like, wow, I wish I could write shit like that. Like I wish I could write comedy. I can say funny shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like to bring the concept together. and,
Yeah,
do
like to
it.
bring a
Yeah.
concept that has nothing to
it's
do with my
tough.
life. You know, I watch some of the shit. I'm like, oh. And there's times like I'll talk about. I'm like, oh, that's funny, but I'm like, how do I bring it in?
Yeah.
You know, and that's not me. Like
Yeah.
one of the things I found, and it is I'm starting to find my voice.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm
I
a,
truly believe it's a muscle that can be exercised.
sure.
it is.
Like if you just really go into it and give yourself scenarios,
So
you can create worlds.
No, you
Yeah.
can, but like for me, I'm more comfortable, right? So with me, I'm more comfortable with the real life stuff. I'm real comfortable with some of the stuff, and then I've gotten enough stuff where can modulate them and plug them in and like. But I have this vision of doing a whole thing, like I have like about my wife, about jobs, about comedy, about everything. You know, like
Yeah.
I can see, I have a half hour. I can see 45 minutes to an hour maybe. You know what I mean? I could see. I
Ready
see
for
the
a
future.
special, man.
Not yet, no, but I can see it. Like there's times I'm like, it's there.
Pops Therrien at the Apollo.
Dude, I'll record it.
I would love listen. I would
Live from the Apollo.
listen. I want.
Pops Therrien.
I would love to get on the stage once up there. Like and then rooms are different. Like people say, oh, you can. There's comedy for everybody, right? You can. There's stuff like the stuff I do about my wife and my family. Like yes, they're bits. I talk about my wife watching Wives with Knives. Why women
Yeah,
kill
I mean, yeah.
and ID, right? Every woman knows ID, the first 48. Everybody, white, black, Hispanic, except for maybe the Asians. I don't know. That'd be the Home and Garden channel. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Cooking. Maybe I should have went with
Home and
cooking.
Garden.
Yeah, Master Chef. I don't know. But yeah, cut that out. Can we edit that one out?
Gonna take that
I feel like the
no.
home and never mind.
Yeah.
So never
So,
mind.
well, bonsai
Oh,
trees.
I do gotta ask you. All right.
Yeah.
So how do you balance the work, the comedy, the family?
Very
How
hard.
do you fucking?
Honestly,
All three's hard to do, and I mean,
listen,
you know what I mean.
listen.
Amen. You know what I'm talking
I
about.
bet the
Add a
comedy.
pod
How
onto
the
that.
fuck- oh yeah, plus pod.
Yeah.
So
For me, unfortunately, the
What-
comedy is the one right now that gets because the job's important. The job's pays the bills.
Yeah.
Like, but
I've been slacking.
if
at
I
the
could,
job.
but if
won't.
I will tell you if I could,
I've been
if I could get it, if I could get
Oh
it,
yeah. People don't even know I have a job.
if I
I've been
could
taking
get
a lot
enough
of time
gigs,
off. Sorry.
if I could get enough gigs, right, to get $400 or $500 a week
Yeah.
on comedy, I could change the job that I have now. Like
Yeah.
my job, I can't complain,
Yeah.
except the hours and shit. Right, I go in 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, have Wednesdays and Sundays off.
I
you know.
couldn't afford a life on fucking $500 a week, dude.
But that's not.
I
No,
need
no, no,
3
no, no,
times
no.
that a
I
week,
said I would
dude.
get. No, no. I would get another job to make up what
Yeah,
I'm losing
and
if I
do
can get that,
comedy.
because then I can get a weekday
Yeah, I
job.
hear
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So right now I don't get to go to enough mics, right? And be honest, I like coming to the mics, but I don't like going to a lot of mics because they're the same people,
Yeah.
right? And I love you guys, right? And folks, I love you folks, right? It's the same stuff.
And that's the thing, like, I feel bad because if I see your set over and over and over again, I just, like, I can't pay attention or laugh.
And again,
anymore.
and that's fine. See, that's why at the
That's
mics.
with everybody.
And that's with the mics.
Right,
I don't
for
know.
sure.
For me, at the mics too, I love crowd work. That's why I love hosting. So a lot of my stuff is the beginning is just crowd work, and some of crowd work, good crowd work, is actually getting you into your jokes.
Oh yeah.
You know, everybody says it's hack to ask about dating. It's like, why is it hack?
Well,
You don't-
hack.
Follow your
No,
heart.
you
Because
follow your heart.
everyone
because-
does it.
Everybody
Everyone
talks
does
about
it.
dicks. Everybody talks about pussy. Everybody talks about families. Everybody talks. It's how you do it.
The
Be
thing
more
is,
original
Like, so
about it.
with the thing that the show that we're producing and putting on, I know all the comics. Like I know what they're gonna do. Well, I
If
actually, you know,
us,
yeah, I think I do. I really think I do. I really think I know every comic on the thing. You know what I'm talking about? And I was like, I can't wait to host with Damian. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like that we can play off what we're doing, you know,
That's-
who's on the show.
The hosting is great, especially hosting, especially
it's,
if you're.
it's gonna be my first hosting thing.
That's-
You're gonna do
it's
great,
good.
brother.
You're
Don't
gonna
worry.
you're gonna listen. You're gonna do fine. Just remember, hosting. Once you guys do your time. It's not about you.
Yeah, no,
Right?
never,
Oh, yeah,
never
dude.
had.
It's
Yeah.
not about you. It's,
It's-
about the if the
none of
com-
it's-
if all the but remember, if the comics don't do well, you have to bring them up, right? You have to do time,
Yeah.
right? Again, I'm not the perfect.
Eric's got an easy job because I chose a lineup of incredible fucking comics,
I
and not a
autistically know
single
their
one
whole
of them.
sets, besides
not
Alex's,
a
'cause she
single
changes it
one
so
of these
much.
comedians
See,
are gonna have a bad.
but
set.
the thing is
not even close.
So to go back what you were saying though, to like or we were saying like at Mike's, right? At Mike's, I like doing a lot of crowd work.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a comic mic, you can't. And like you can make comments about the jokes that they said, right? Again, I'm talking about my bits. Again, I don't care. Like I love it when there's Spanish people in the room, right? When they talk about being born. I was born in Puerto Rico, Holyoke, Mass.
Yeah, that
You
did
know-
make me laugh.
Yeah,
That's what I was
and then right, and
We'll
then
have to get a third
when I said
camera.
out my Baduicas, that was the first time I ever said that. I'm like, okay, that's staying in. That's
nailed it.
yeah, nailed. That's staying in. You know,
Staying in there.
that's that. All right, that's how you build shit. So like when I get off, like if there's room, if there's Latinas in there and there's other guys.
Okay, hold on. Do you think I'm Latina?
No, I'm just
Oh,
pointing.
because you kept pointing at me.
You're the only. I'm just pointing in your direction.
Okay.
You are the.
I wish, but no.
No, I'm just saying when there's Latinas in the room, right? I'll say, they call me Pops, but you can call me Poppy.
Yeah.
If you look at that
Yeah,
camera
so-
that I'm on right there, it looks like you're casting a spell at her every single time.
You're gonna be a Latina. You're gonna be a
I'm
Latina.
going to manifest right there.
Latinx. But no, it's just
Furiosa.
just imagine a third camera.
There we
in
go.
here.
that'll be next. That'll be the next one. No.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah, we were supposed to have one.
that's all right.
What?
What? No, I'm
I
saying
don't know
we could
what
have
the
that Kodak.
I think
Oh yeah, let's do it. Fucking 2 hours in, 2 and 10 into the
click,
pod.
That's the
Yeah,
thing,
no,
like, I
that's
feel
fine.
like it'd be like if I know who's in that chair, it's got to be hard to ignore me for 2 hours. 3 hours.
No,
No,
no.
this has been fun. The back and forth.
Listen, I'll be honest. I can ignore anybody. I can ignore anybody. But I like you, and you're part.
Thank you.
You're seriously, like I said, again, and nothing against you guys, right?
No, we
nothing
fucking
against you guys.
suck.
Seriously,
Bro, we
no, you
fucking
guys suck.
suck.
But
You
nothing
showed me a
against you guys.
beta the whole episode. What the fuck is this? God damn it, Pops. I'm just
Dude,
kidding.
it's a
I'm
dad
kidding.
thing.
Let's just do our.
No, it's one of those.
Bro, how
No
excited are you
disrespect, but-
for later? You know, our shows coming.
I'm not
up.
gonna say anything
We're
racist,
gonna
but
Yeah, dude, absolutely
We're
murder.
get ready.
It's gonna be
No,
wild.
you
know what's
like I
gonna
said,
be
if
crazier?
What?
How we're
shut
gonna
the
be-
fuck up. I'm talking now. Shut the fuck up.
That was a little bit we were in. It's all right.
I wasn't even listening.
I know.
No, you weren't.
You weren't.
It's all about me, so I don't care. No, seriously.
We turned-
Again,
we
I
just-
have. Listen, I have a lot
Don't
of
do it,
friends.
don't.
I don't care. I can still hear myself.
No, we turned you up.
Yeah. So we. No, you turned me
Yeah,
down in
I'm
my.
because this is my first day, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm just watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having fun here.
There's I have what I call friends in this business, right? This game that I will hang out with, but I won't book.
Mhm.
I have people I want to see them grow, and I will book when I book shows. I have people that I've asked to book, and there's people I've booked. I have a standard. It's not a standard. I have a brand that I want, and I know what I want. You know what I mean? And I see growth. When I see growth, that's when I put people on shows, shit like that. Matter of fact, this is what I was going to say. Like I got to find in 3 days. I got to find 3 people who want a couple people. I got to find a couple people who can get at. Like I have a show coming up that I'm going to help welcome people that came home from the service.
Oh,
I
man.
saw it. They're like,
do you know who Colette is?
no.
All right, we'll talk.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll talk after.
yeah.
But
She's a Navy vet.
Yeah, you
yeah,
should
she's
definitely
an
get
OG,
her
but
on the show.
okay, yeah, perfect.
Not an OG,
Well,
but I mean,
you know,
she's a very
yeah.
good comic.
Yeah.
Well, I would ask Joe, but it's a Thursday. But it's like at 4:00 in the afternoon, so maybe Joey
he
can do
find,
it. No,
I
he's
think
hosting
definitely-
Thursdays.
I
Listen,
know.
definitely talk to Alex
Yeah,
and
yeah,
get linked up
but-
with Colette.
Yeah, I will. But
Friend
so,
of the
so
pod.
anyways,
Shout out to
so
Colette.
yeah,
Hey,
no,
friend
shout
of the
anybody
pod.
else who's good. Seriously. So I
She
saw that.
reminds me of my
I saw
sister.
that
It's
someone
great.
was
If she
looking.
never did meth.
Shut the fuck up. This is important. This
love
is actually
Colette.
about the community. This is really good. So seriously, no. So they want to welcome some people home from like a 6 month deployment, 6 to 8 month deployment, and they were looking for DJs or entertainers. And I'm like, hey, I'm the only comic who, so I'm gonna bring a few comics. They get a DJ, and we're gonna entertain people coming home and their families.
That's beautiful. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like. Like that's also what I want to get into. Not just get paid shows. Like I said, my very first show was for Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
I didn't make a penny. Everything that we made went to them. You know what I mean?
Well, they
Everything.
wouldn't remember anyways.
You know? No, every fucking penny. No, nice try.
Sorry.
But don't bump.
My grandpa has dementia. I can say that.
He just doesn't want to know you. That's all it is. Shit, Eric's
He
coming.
fucking loves me, dude.
He's like, Eric's
He goes,
coming.
this fucking guy's back. This fucking guy.
Who the fuck
Oh,
is he? I
that's-
don't want to
that's-
know. I don't know. But
You're gonna make me cry, man. That's gorgeous.
it's also about. Is this me right
People
here?
don't use that
There.
word enough.
But it's also about giving back too, right?
For sure.
It's also about giving back.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want to make money in this. Like I said, I want to make money. I want to make enough money where I can quit my full-time job and have another job until I make enough, but not have to do the job that I'm doing. I like my job. I make
10-4, yeah.
I make good money. I don't complain about it. That's what keeps me in there. That's my mantra. I worked harder for less.
Yeah.
Like, I hate this job. I'm going to quit. I go, fuck, can't quit this week. I cannot quit this
One
week.
more week.
You know, every time I'm off, they pull me back in with a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Call back.
The benefits, holy fuck.
Benefits are things. It's the
Hey.
paycheck.
Keep
No,
them coming while they're
I had
still
better.
there.
I had
man.
better benefits when I was disabled. That was I didn't have to
I
pay
believe
shit
it.
for the
I
health
believe
insurance.
it.
I didn't make money. I didn't make any money.
I can't wait to see my paycheck now that I'm back to work.
Oh,
Because I was on FMLA, and now I'm back to work. And it's funny
Making
because
a
like
real one.
I
Making a real
well, it's funny because like in the time off,
Yeah.
I got a pay raise, a very big pay raise, and it's
You
like
could sit at
yeah.
home and make twice my paycheck,
Yeah.
which was really cool to hear every time.
The people didn't need to know that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but
how
we
do
don't know what
think
you
all
make,
of
though.
this
My terrible
exists?
shit. Terrible.
How do you think all of this exists?
But the thing is-
like shit.
See, and again, this is
Pay me more money.
and again, this is the part that
You
again,
have to go to work.
the newer people get this extra shit. I use the word shit. Like you get this paid family medical leave. Before it was like
Yeah.
you take that time, you're fucked.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You know what I
it's
mean?
huge,
So,
man.
It
It's
is huge. You know, so
Didn't
I mean,
it start in like the late '80s?
they had it where you could take time off but not get paid.
I
right?
think FMLA like first started. Let me look it up.
I think it's more recent than that.
Google it. Google it.
FMLA. When
Can
did
you
stop?
actually use Bing? Wait, no, you are. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God, you Bingster.
Oh, 93.
Oh.
93, dude.
Fine.
Yeah, but do you get paid?
Bill Clinton, let's fucking go.
This is the only thing
Getting
I'm gonna
his
say.
dick stuck
This
and
is the,
starting
listen,
FMLA.
Bro,
listen,
he knew
listen.
how important it was.
Here's my
Having
shit.
babies
I hate
is
when
important,
fucking people say
motherfucker.
Obama phones. Fuck you. Bush started those.
Bush
Did he?
phone?
Bush started those. They started under the Bush term, and then Obama just kept them. And then, but they call them Obama phones.
It sounds
So you can tell which way I lean.
a Bush phone.
I lean to the left, always.
Dude, it's weird how like the
Mine
polls
goes up.
have changed. The polls though have dramatically changed.
The polls.
Let's. You know
again,
what?
No,
We're not doing
you
it.
can't-
Never
again,
mind.
You can't. You
Nope.
don't go by polls.
Nope.
Don't go by
Nope.
entrance polls,
Nope.
exit polls, or any polls.
The only
That's
polls.
The only polls I know are fucking
Let's go.
Mrs. Millie's and their pierogies. Fucking amazing. Millie's pierogies. Those are the only polls I know.
Not the best ones out there, but
No,
still
who do you like?
delicious.
Who's your favorite? Janet?
Oh God, no, no. What is it? Okay, this is bad. I shouldn't
Sure.
be talking right now because I can't remember the
We're
name.
talking-
Yeah, see, so yeah, your pierogies suck. Mine are better. I don't know the name, but
there's another one. There's another
There's a
one. You know who
pierogi
can
guy.
tell you about
There's a
that?
pierogi
Oh,
guy that follows me on Facebook or Instagram. Later.
Oh my
Shout him
God,
out.
here
Is
we
that his
go.
name?
No,
the pro-
no, he's big. I think it's Big Skis Pierogi. Hold on here.
Ooh.
He follows
Have
me on
you ever had,
Instagram.
like a sweet pierogi?
No, this
No.
guy does something fucking
no,
different.
no, that's
Okay, 'cause they sell them at Arnold's, and I was like,
Arnold's. Yeah.
Pappardelles.
No, Big Skis Pierogi right
Yeah.
here.
Big skis.
Shout outs, friend of the pod.
Pierogi. Does he actually make pierogies? Or
Yeah, he
is
makes everything. He's got a food truck. He
Fuck
does
out of
everything.
here.
Ooh.
That's dope.
Look at him.
Fuck
I
yeah,
figured
friend
you'd
of the
be more into
pod.
kielbasa.
Friend of the
He's got
pod.
5,000 followers. Friend of the pod.
Bro, you ever have a pierogi over a campfire?
Oh man, they ain't much.
Did you ever go to a Turkish bath?
Same
Have
noise.
you ever seen
It's just the
Have you ever seen Gladiator? Did you like Gladiator movies?
what?
Did you ever see that movie Airplane? Do you
Yeah.
like Gladiator
Of
movies?
course. Of course.
Have you ever been in a
Gladiator.
Turkish bath?
Can you talk jive?
They're making a new Gladiator.
Gladiator 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah.
That's
yeah.
silly.
There's nothing original really anymore other than me.
Oh, true.
Whoa. Except he doesn't even say his name right, fucking jackass.
Oh, jeez.
There's a th.
Dude, we
Therrien.
are landowners. It's Terra.
There's,
Therrien.
there's an H. There's an H.
Bro.
Hey, go to L.
Okay.
The H is silent.
I bet you believe in Jesus too, don't you? Fucking guy.
I work. Listen, I work. I'm not gonna say whether I do or not. Listen.
Jeebus from the producer.
Yes, yes, I do.
Jeebus.
No, I work with a guy, and I can say because he's not going to watch this. He's a Christian and a flat earther.
Oh.
Most Christians are actually.
No, they're not.
Well,
No, they're
Yeah.
not. Listen, so no,
Orland.
yeah.
Well.
No. And this is how I
You
asked him.
don't
I said,
use
I said,
Reddit,
you don't
motherfucker."
Believe, you don't believe that the Earth is round. You don't believe in gravity, but you believe in the invisible man that walked on water. And the only proof you have is a dirty sheet.
Oh, is that?
it's better than believing in nothingness.
But there's proof. But then there's a guy, and yes, it's a bit, but it's true. There's a guy who was a flat Earth enthusiast, and he was a steam power rocket shit guy too. Right? His name was Mad Mike Hughes, and he invented a steam powered rocket ship so he could fly up
We're deep in the hole now.
and prove that the Earth was round. Right? But the fucked up thing is he went up here, right? But his parachute stayed down here. Right. Not only is he a member of the Flat Earth Society, he's,
Yeah,
a member,
I
he's the
knew
founding
it.
member of the Flattened by Earth Society.
We all knew. We were waiting for the workaround. We're like, all right.
Where's the joke coming?
Oh,
Where's the joke?
okay.
Oh, wait.
No, we knew.
You have
It,
us.
it was worth. It was worth it. It was worth it. But wait, here's the killer part. Here's the killer part. Not only do they have a founding member, right, of the Flattened by Earth Society, but they have a captain. Rest in peace, Colby. Oh, too soon?
No,
Too
no,
soon?
We're good. We're good.
Come on, take your kid on a helicopter ride in this fucking fog. Yeah, dad of the year.
Holy shit.
Bro.
I'm disassociating.
It's fine. We only have a Pierce jersey in here. It's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All Kobe jokes are welcome. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
Cubby
It's a-
joke? Yeah.
Yeah, this is a Boston crowd.
It is like
It's a
it's
Boston
such a
crowd.
Boston crowd. Fucking Robert Kraft gave the fucking Dodgers the fucking Patriots playing to fly the Dodgers home. It was great because
You really ought to work on that and make it clean. Take
Just
out
saying
all
it
the
fucking
take
suck
out all
my
the
dick.
fucking
You want to
in
do a
there.
Robert Kraft joke? You say they all got credit cards on the way.
No.
That's-
No. The best Robert Kraft one was a real one. There was a fucking
That's
a
Robert
tour bus.
Kraft. Look it up.
No, there was a tour craft. There was a tour bus from Springfield that used to go down to Florida. It was called Me Tug.
I was gonna say
You know,
tours
that was
usually
his,
used
man.
for
That
other
was
things
his. No, that was
nowadays.
the real name of the fucking Me
plane?
of the
I thought
no
the duck boat.
no it was a bus going to Florida. Me Tug.
Jesus fucking Christ. No, it's funny because I just went to Boston this weekend. I saw all the fucking duck boats go out there, and I was just
I'm
like,
ready
man.
to wrap this thing up.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say. That's fucking-
I'm just looking. I'm wondering, like, how long do you want me to talk? I'll keep talking. Like, no, here's the. Like, I'm gonna cut your duck boat shit off.
Yeah, it's
like,
fine. I wasn't going anywhere though.
I didn't
was
think
just
so.
trying to fill
I
time.
didn't think so. So being in New York while fucking the Yankees were losing was fucking amazing, right?
Was it?
So I said, listen, it doesn't matter. Brooklyn still won. Brooklyn Dodgers.
You gonna let him talk to you like that,
Yeah.
bro?
That's fine.
He's
I
used
didn't
to
have
it.
anywhere to go with it.
Bro,
I was just-
don't take that shit.
It's fine. I'll beat him up in the parking lot.
You can't
Yo,
beat
my
him
knees-
up. You
my
can
knees-
beat him
listen,
up in your own parking lot.
My knees are already sore. Stop punching me in the knees, motherfucker. Stand up when you're talking to me.
He too is a member of the Flattened by Earth Society, getting punched on his fucking knees by the earth, sucking all that dick to get on these shows in Harlem. Here we go.
I have never sucked
too.
one dick to get on any show.
Hey, Me Too was a girl he got he fucked to get kicked out of the Navy.
Yeah.
That was it. That was it.
He was trying to
That's
think
love.
of that one all
That was
fucking
love.
day.
Nah, dude, I just
Every time you guys say something like that, you all look at me. I'm like, no.
no, I was looking at Damian.
I'm looking at you.
All right, fuck me.
What do you think you are?
Well,
on fucking
fucking-
the radio station?
Goddamn, Pops. Thanks for coming on for the first time
I
ever.
appreciate coming here for the very first fucking time ever.
I can't wait to see you fucking
I can't-
headline. I
I-
can't wait to see Alex kill it on the show. Louis
Absolutely.
Santos, Nick Kelly, Damian, myself, Bat Boy, son of a bitch.
November
We're gonna have fucking
22nd,
fun.
Bishop's Lounge,
Be
Fourth
there,
floor.
or-
42 Strong Avenue, Northampton, Mass.
Be there or fucking don't.
Or
Be there.
don't laugh at me.
Hey, one other thing, Pops, where can people find you on Instagram?
All right,
Social
Instagram,
media.
social media. It's Pops Therrien. P-O-P-P-S is 2 P's. P-O-P-P-S Therrien. Therrien.
Fantastic.
Same on Instagram. Same on Facebook.
Nice.
You can also go to emtcomedy.com, which I have a website, which I have the shows that I have, but I got to put the ones that I'm coming up, the ones that I produce. I got skits. I got links to all the videos I've done. And real quick, before we close, we started talking about it, but as me always going off, I got to be in a music video, 4 Years Strong, this band out of Worcester, pop punk band, and I got to be in their video, Uncooked. Look that up. Fucking cool. These guys are awesome. I got to learn what a glizzy was.
Nice.
Death by Glizzy.
That's dope.
It was
Wait,
fucking
did you
cool.
have a Coney Island, Lizzie?
That's where it was filmed.
Yeah.
It was that's where it was filmed. Yeah, I
That's
had
sick,
I
dude.
had 4 of those and the pickle too.
Those
So
are good.
Dave, hold on, shout out the Coney Island dogs in Worcester.
Well,
Shut the
fucking
fuck up.
Find Pops on Grindr, not for a hookup, but for a fucking sandwich. We're out of here.
Go to Grubhub for Pops Grinder.
This has been Move the Mic podcast. Have a great fucking
Pops
night.
there in EMT Comedy. Love you. Peace.
All right, see y'all. Son of a bitch.
I'm not letting you have the last word.
I know. I was like, I gotta get one more.